Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Roll the Roll. Tonight we'll be playing, as usual, Starfinder, Escape from the Prison Moon, the second book of Against the Aeon Throne Adventure Path. We are excited to be here playing on the Roll20 platform, which they support us, giving us access to this wonderful platform as well as numerous compendiums and useful tools to showcase our role playing. I think I'm going to keep it pretty short tonight and just say that when Roll the Roll plays Starfinder, we use Roll20 every time because
That's
how
we
we
roll.
roll.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah, guys.
We're getting there.
We're
you
getting
know,
there.
I mean, if Cody's not here,
Hey, I
Oh.
said it
Whoa.
this week. I said it way too fast.
Sadly, Cody won't be able to join us today.
Cody is sick, and we're hoping he's not that kind of sick. But
Yeah.
feeling under the weather.
he got it jammed up his nose, so we're gonna find out if he's sick by the end of the weekend.
No.
Maybe.
Oy vey.
But
better not be,
we're all
'cause then
wishing
I
him the
gotta go.
best.
Oh, look at that. Thanks, Artemis, for the subscription. We appreciate that.
We appreciate you.
Absolutely.
Now,
we do appreciate you. Thank you very much.
I'm trying to get the bot back online because apparently the bot is not logged in,
Oh, damn bot.
which is weird considering it
Probably
should
Cody's
be.
fault for messing with it so much.
Whose fault?
It hasn't.
It's
It depends on
Cody's.
which bot he's talking about. I
It's
don't have
roll
access
the bot.
to roll the bot.
Yeah, roll the bot.
I only
roll the
have
bot,
access to MooBot.
If they would move, but
8-Ball seems to also be confused.
you there, bot? Oh, who knows?
Yeah, it's on strike, Artemis.
Oh, damn.
And we definitely locked Cody in the dungeon, Zerg.
You can't say that out loud.
Oh, I mean, he's fine.
He's
well, I mean, we
fine.
locked him in there, but he went in there first.
Cody is
It's not
definitely
like-
not kidnapped.
It's not like I kidnapped him. I just didn't let him leave where he is.
They call that
Definitely not.
quarantine, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. Hello, huge ass.
Oh,
Wait.
did we just get
Oh,
it?
did you fall for it? Oh.
You got me.
Nice. All right, looks like the
Damn it.
bot is back online.
Cody's over here like, did somebody tweet? I want to help.
I'm working on it if he wants to do it first. I'm kind of slow because I'm on a phone.
Ooh, you're slow. Wow, that's
I
rude.
don't think I've
Beat
looked
goes
at
out.
this screen in a
I
while,
think
What?
you're
guys.
perfectly fine.
Oh, thanks.
We haven't done what in a while?
I haven't looked at the Twitch layout for the
Oh.
show in a while because I'm always GMing, so I just don't look
Yeah.
at it.
It's one of those things that I look over and I'm like, oh yeah, that's what my friends are like.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah,
have
we'll
to
need-
I'll
need
have to
new
get this
cards.
updated for next week. Yeah, or 2 weeks from
Yeah,
now.
because you guys are going to level tonight. You guys are going to
Yeah.
be level 5
Ooh.
characters.
Five.
You'll be deadly. if you're-
Oh wow,
if your
yeah,
rolls
you
are-
got to do work.
Yeah,
Ah,
I have to do lots of work. I also have to get us ready for John's game on Monday.
oh my God, that's not ready.
Well,
It's
no,
ready.
the character cards aren't because I just got the character
characters are
stuff
slow.
yesterday. So no, it's not ready.
Wow, that's crazy. I'll get on
But-
them. If you would have told me they were behind, I would have started snapping the whip for you.
No, I mean I think they've all gotten it to me now. I just need to do it. It shouldn't take too long. I did the hard stuff already, which is do the template. It's just tedious. Lots of tedious things.
And you know what? We get paid to do lots of tedious things.
Tedious things are how America lives.
Whoa,
My
you
whole
can't
job
just go around talking about things that makes America bad.
Well, I-
No, tedium is what makes America great.
exactly.
Every day I wake up and I do the long commute from my bedroom to the desk. I log on, I answer people's questions for 8.5 hours, have them yell at me even though UPS is the shipper, not us.
Mm.
We're just
Why do you
this-
choose UPS?
Because
Well, because apparently they're slowing down
Ah.
the United States Postal Service
well, no,
to.
it's not UPS that's actually losing them, it's the USPS because we do mail innovations. Which
Yeah.
is UPS and then the Postal
If you
Service.
didn't know,
UPS
guys.
to local USPS.
Yes.
Yeah.
I get those a lot.
Mhm.
FedEx is my bane, though. I hate FedEx.
Yeah, we don't use FedEx at all.
I'm too poor to use FedEx.
Well,
Well,
and-
you know, when you order stuff from companies and they choose what they're going to use, I
Yeah.
hate when they choose FedEx.
Wait, you get to go back to school and die, Combat Zerg?
Well, they're making all
Not
the
where
children
he
go back
is,
to
out
school,
in-
right?
No,
Well,
no,
he's
my
out
kid-
in-
No,
he's
my
out
kid gets to
in
do school
frickin-
from Kentucky is doing all right, man. I get to do he gets to do
Like-
school from home.
Zerg is in Scandinavia. He's fine. Or no, or does he go to school in the UK? I don't remember.
We might know each other. I have a bad memory though, Siren. It's real bad. It's awful. So
Siren was what watched a lot of your
Artemis Siren
no,
is
there's many sirens in
I know.
here.
Yeah, but Artemis
Dutzy
Siren is
Siren.
someone from Psyche Siren's channel. If I'm
Yeah,
not
Artemis
mistaken.
Siren is from
But
Psyche's
no,
channel.
I think Dutzy Siren was also in
Oh,
I'm trying to remember
Darkest
Marionette.
Dungeon.
Oh yeah, it was Darkest Dungeon.
Yeah.
It was Darkest Dungeon. You're right. That makes more
See,
sense.
I was gonna say
Mysterious
they've been
Siren.
mysterious, angelic. It's
That
just,
makes
there's so
sense.
many sirens.
There's so many
So many
sirens.
sirens. That's why it's so dangerous to be a sailor.
I'm
Exactly.
Ren Siren, and that's Marshy Siren. And of course, there's Corinne Siren, Bevan Siren, and GM Philip Siren too.
There we go.
I don't think Marshy can hear anything because he's not
No.
talking.
He'd rather just. You
No,
know,
I'm talking. I'm here.
Yeah.
Are you
there for
muted?
people-
Are you
Marshy's
muted,
here
Marshy?
To be seen and not heard.
Flip your thing, Marshy. I think you're muted.
I'm.
I can hear Marshy.
Oh,
I'm
why'd you
definitely
ruin
not
it,
muted.
dude? I was gonna have him mute himself, and I was gonna pretend like I could hear
I
everything he
wasn't gonna
said.
mute myself. I'm not that dumb.
Not that
I was
dumb.
just like, is something wrong on your end?
Well-
Because I'm good.
He says that, but he probably muted and unmuted himself.
I definitely didn't.
He did. I saw him doing it.
No, I
Because you were
looked.
like,
There's a light and it's red if I mute. Watch. Exactly.
What?
Never mind.
I've been
I was
using
showing
I'm
my
you.
camera
colorblind.
a
They
lot
look the same to me.
There's
'Cause I-
blue.
on my other headset because I've been using it for work and we'll be in Teams. And I'll just sit there and talk, and then I'll see the little light in the bottom left. I'm like, I'm an idiot.
Rip Biscuit Siren.
Oh, was your
2020
plant
was
named Biscuit Siren?
Oh,
Oh, poor plant. What was it?
It was a biscuit.
it was a biscuit.
Siren.
It was a fan of ours.
It was a fan, so it was a biscuit.
Good.
Yeah.
I should make biscuits tomorrow for dinner,
In
too.
memory of Biscuit Siren, I think we can start trying to escape this prison moon.
I already escaped the prison moon. I don't know about
Oh,
you guys. I don't have to
well.
breathe, right? So I just write out the thing, and I can survive re-entry now, so it's fine.
And I
I mean, I'm
happen to be a bear, so I'm okay too.
Oh, for those of you wondering where Cody is, last night we were doing a recording for July 30th, and then his son got sick, so he had to go. And then he woke up this morning, and his vulva, or voluvula,
Uvula.
Yeah.
Not his vulva.
not the vulva.
that's what I said. There's a sex joke in there somewhere when he posted that in the RTR thing.
Oh, my lord.
It was really swollen, so he went to the doctor, and they're like, "Oh yeah, you're gonna die."
A stick in his nose.
And then they tested him for the C virus, and yeah,
We'll find out.
yeah,
we're gonna
he's
find out.
he's social distancing, even though we're nowhere near one another. He decided not to come to work today, and
I mean,
Get us
he
sick.
He feels awful. So.
yeah, about missing work. He feels terrible about missing
Yeah.
work.
He feels
so.
so bad.
So bad. But that's okay.
Now,
We're
what he feels
going.
sad about is missing that $150 something.
Yeah. But don't worry, we're still going to use him as a a dog shield, so it's fine.
Pupper shield.
Block
Yeah,
the
puppy
shield.
shield. Yeah, block a shield. So
Oh,
we're still going to kill his character first, so don't feel bad.
of course.
It'll be fine.
Anyway, so if you guys are ready, then basically you guys ducked out the door with still some soldiers following you,
Oh shit.
and basically you guys make a kind of a fighting retreat to your starship. And as you guys are getting there,
Excuse me.
Mongrel takes a bad shot, and he is placed out of commission as you drag him up into the starship.
Do we get any
so-
bonuses if we leave him there so we can move faster?
No, because the starship. Well, the biggest problem is he was your pilot.
I'm as good of a pilot as he is.
I can
Oh,
fly
okay.
too.
Oh, I can really fly. I'm like plus 12 or 13 or something.
I was a ship at one point in time. So
How good
Is
of a
that
pilot
part
are
of
you,
your
Corinne?
story
Well, I
that we
haven't.
just haven't been
If
privy to?
if we're talking level 4 me, I am a plus. I'm a 10.
Well, I'm an 11 at level 4 and a 12 at 5.
Yeah. So.
Now, the trick with starships, once again, is your armor class is based on your ranks.
Yep.
Not your total modifier.
Well, I have 4
so-
or 5, so.
4, yeah. So 4 is probably
I have
good.
3, so yours would beat me.
But then you've also maybe got to shoot. So anyway, you guys bounce into the ship.
Yep.
Drag Mongrel up and close the gangway, close the hatch as you tumble in, and someone goes to the pilot's seat and fires up the engines and blasts you off because there's no iris or anything to close and lock your ship in. The Aslanti are
man.
pretty arrogant like that. A couple of the Aeon guards step out of the airlock and shoot some lasers up at you, but the ship doesn't care.
And as we fly away, we hear,
And you blast.
This is
off.
pod racing!
But as you fly away, you get out there, and as you fly away,
Yeah.
your
God.
communications on the ship clicks on. Unidentified starcraft. You are illegally leaving this moon. Prepare to die. And we go to starship combat because the planet is on, or the moon is on full lockdown. So basically, they begin shooting you out of the sky as soon as they catch you exiting the
well, they're gonna try.
orbit.
Seems a
They're
bit
gonna try.
rude.
Oh,
It's a little bit
is that
rude,
us?
but
Is that us right there? Is that us?
you are right. Where did I put you
bottom
guys?
left.
Yeah, right there.
I was gonna
guys are
say,
right
don't they
there.
want us to
Huh.
leave? Like, what's the
Well,
problem? We're leaving.
you-
They want us
you've-
gone.
You've been well. There's a problem, and you know what the problem is. You're carrying illicit cargo in the form of an android.
No.
Nah, it's.
No,
I mean, I'm
it's
a
one prisoner.
cyborg. So I mean, how do they know it's not just
It's one prisoner.
Hey, official Paizo, thank you for the follow, guys. We've been
Ooh,
waiting a
okay.
while for that.
The host.
It wasn't a.
Now, they're
a-
not
Oh, that's a
following us.
host. Oh, that's even worse. How could you do that to us?
Now more
Thank you
people
very
are
much,
watching.
Paizo.
It's probably my
Oh,
buddy
so let's see,
Aaron.
where was I?
He loves me so
We've
much.
got an artificial human on. We've got a cyborg. We got a robot. We got a
Bear.
whatever James is. We got
I
a
am
bear,
perfectly
a dog.
normal. Oh, I'm perfectly normal.
Hey, perfectly normal.
Yeah, I talk like this because I don't like my throat.
Yeah, I know. I can't do it tonight. I'm funny too.
he's just an edgelord. So I mean.
I mean, that is
don't know what you think
legitimately
that
the
is.
race. Kyle are probably edgelords.
Oh, 100. They're like.
Yeah.
a
I'm
step
so
down from
dark.
tieflings.
So dark. Got
Yeah,
the weird hair and
There's a hot topic on every corner, man.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I used to
I'm
love
actually
Hot
part
Topic.
shadow.
Yeah.
So
So what are
So
we
let's-
doing?
everyone should assign themselves to their location for the first round.
Jeez, I gotta
Starship
remember how to do
combat.
that. Well, I'm still good. Dibs on captain. Still.
I'll be gunner.
I'm going to pilot. Now, how do I do that?
Like
Ooh.
this. Check this
So-
out.
Oh,
First thing we should do is definitely make sure your ship knows that you are the pilot.
Yes.
The character sheet here.
There we go. Now it says he's the pilot.
Oh, let's see. Yep. Now it says he and Techie are the pilots. So let's.
No, it doesn't. Oh, I did. You're right. Let me get her off of that.
You may want to put her back down to gunner.
They were both in the same
yeah.
line. So
Well,
Yeah.
you need to take out the comma. There you go. And Fog, which chair, which computer screen are you looking at right now? Science or engineer?
What do I start out? Science, right? So
Yeah.
That's what I start out as.
you don't go to
Um,
engineer until you need to repair the ship,
gotta
sir.
take off
Yeah.
that. Put up that
Think
whole.
Waz
Starship
has a-
combat thing.
Yeah, Waz has a piloting ranks of 4, right?
Yes, sir.
So that means you have the same. You give the ship the same armor class and target locking that Mongrel would.
Mhm.
So no need to change anything there. All right. So The first thing we do is engineering phase. You guys don't have anyone in the engineering phase, so you don't need to worry about that. However, they do have people in the engineering, and they managed to do that.
Well, that's not fair.
Oh, they
Well, they've
I
They've
think
got
they're
an
cheating.
army. Well, I wouldn't say cheating,
It's
but
definitely cheating.
do. Having significantly more resources
Yeah.
than me, that's cheap.
that's cheating, right? So that's the engineering phase. Now we go into the helm phase. Science officer can do stuff here, as can the pilots rolling initiative. So I'm going to roll their science officers first.
Is
And that
it
one
this
doesn't-
one ship out here that is coming
Yeah,
after
it's
us?
just the one ship coming at you.
Okay.
They have radioed you and told you to prepare to be boarded and taken prisoner, and they inform you that they will shoot first and ask questions later.
Phil, I don't know if this is a concern for you, but
Hmm.
we can see your rolls.
I've noticed that. I'm gonna leave them up there for now. I think
Okay,
because you see me making the rolls, but you don't actually know what they're doing.
fair enough. I'm like,
Like,
what
you
is
might
this?
be able to tell whether or not they can. They've
That's
actually
a lot of
succeeded.
engineers.
I
But yeah, they've got 2 engineers. Maybe I should be hiding the rolls. I wonder why the rolls for this ship aren't hidden. Let's take a look at
So
that
it's
character
the
sheet.
ship we're worried about, not the moon.
Right, the moon. You've left the moon behind. You've left orbit.
Okay, I was just making sure.
And
I thought
this
we were
is
still,
this is
like-
the ship. This is the ship that patrols. You found out about this ship from the rock people, the Glimshar pirates.
Tastes
back
like
at,
rock, walk like people.
Yeah, and they kind of glowed a little bit. Flicker Dim was one of the guys you talked to. He told you some things about the ship. I don't know if you guys remember him.
Where's the deck at so I can pull the pilot actions up?
Let me make that visible for you.
Thank you, sir.
They
Thank
are
you very
also
much.
available in our
There you go.
paperwork stuff, but this is definitely easier.
Yeah,
to
in the
look at.
journal I have some stuff in there too. Whichever you wish to use.
Oh,
Let's see,
there's
what was
two
I? Oh, I
pilots.
needed to make these rolls private so that you guys weren't seeing all the results. There we go. That should do. And was there something you wanted to do, Science Officer Fogg?
I guess I can go first. Do I roll from my sheet, or is there a place for computers on?
It's
On
been a while.
Yeah.
yeah, it's on the starships sheet that you'll want to roll from.
Okay.
I think. Let me take a look at where. So what you'll do is you can just click on the science officer title
Fair enough.
in the crew stuff,
Alright.
and that should give you a. That should be a roller.
Yeah.
That gives you some options.
I was gonna say for the crew, I did upgrade our computer to a Mark III mono node, which I believe gives us a +3 to at least like 1 check around,
Yes.
right? So I'm not gonna take that right now. I think you can go to piloting or gunning, and I'd imagine gunning would probably be the best place for it. But right now I'm not gonna use the computer. I just clicked yes.
Oh, who rolled initiative? Or is that you? Okay,
No,
how do I roll
was-
initiative?
You roll initiative by clicking on the pilot title. And then it will ask you if you want to use the computer. And then it will ask you if it is an initiative roll.
Cut.
And then since you rolled lower than them, you will go first.
Oh,
Okay. So I can move 9 hexes.
You guys have a speed of 10, I think. Mark 10 thrusters. Yep.
So I can move 10 and do 1 piloting stun. Is that correct?
You can move 10 spaces depending on what piloting actions you want to take. That can change how many hexes you can move.
Well, I'm going to evade.
Okay, so that is just in addition to your normal movement.
Right. Okay, so Let me see if I can do this right. All right. Don't do worse than Cody, James.
Come
So
on, James, we believe in you.
I want to go there to there to there to there. Am I doing that right?
Well, your second turn can only be one hex face, so that would be pointing down on the screen. If you're trying to run away from the
Oh,
ship,
I
you're
see. I
going-
see. Yeah.
I don't know if you're trying to go back to the planet or
Yeah, where are you going?
I'm trying to put some distance between us.
Oh.
So that is a legal move.
that is legal.
I would also say, James, keep in mind that we have guns on every side except
The
the aft. So
Look.
I mean, the missile turret can shoot backwards.
yeah, but
Yeah. All right. Now, how do I evade? Just click the pilot action again.
Yep, pilot action. Whether or not you use the computer, and then tell it it's a no for the.
What does our computer add?
It adds 3, but you can only use it for 1 check.
Damn, should have used it for initiative. I'm gonna save it for our gunner. I don't know what the 16 is. Wow, that's
I'm not sure what
I
your
rolled a
DC
3.
is. It's typically, I think it should be 10 plus 1.5 times your starship tier, which is 4.
So it would be
So that's a
16.
6. So it would be a 16. So you succeeded, and you gained +2 to your
Armor classes.
AC and target
Attack.
lock.
Yep. Oh.
Well, with that,
and I did my science officer.
Hey, don't-
for the
yeah, yours was a 19. What were you doing with your science officer check?
scanning.
Scanning their ship, and that is a
5
see
plus
what the-
ship plus countermeasures.
yeah. So let me see what countermeasures they have.
Don't worry, Techie. I know what I'm doing. I'll flip and burn soon.
Let's see. They
I don't want
have.
to die.
They have.
Don't worry. I'll put our nose right on him here shortly. Let him get closer.
All right, I don't see any countermeasures there. So 1.5 their tier. Yeah, you succeed a couple. So you get a number of things. Let me find the sheet so I can make sure I give you all the right information.
Well, if I succeed more than once, I learn everything. That's how that works. That's just the rules. You don't
Yeah,
have to
that's-
look
Well,
up.
That's the rules.
it's based on every 5 you exceed the check.
Ah, fine.
So the check was 5. Oh wait, the check was 9. So the DC was 9. 5 plus 4 is 9. You rolled a 19, so you actually got 3 levels. Basic information: living crew complement. You know that there are 8 living people on board that ship right now.
Oh, damn. Okay.
The ship's classification, size, speed, and maneuverability. I'm gonna go use. Gotta open up the resource. Where is it? Is that the right one? No. Let me get the book open real quick so I can make sure I give you guys the right data.
That's okay. As the best captain ever, I am Zoe.
All right. So it is a medium transport with a speed of 6, a maneuverability of 4. Oh, excuse me, maneuverability average. It requires 2 hexes to turn. Its defenses, its armor class, and target lock are 14 and 13 respectively. Hull points are 70, current and maximum, with a current shield points. Their shields are, they have light shield 60, but it seems that their forward shields are very low, only at 5. Port and starboard are set at 20, and aft is set at 15.
Oh, I can see why. Probably,
And then they their core PCU value is they're running a Arcus Heavy Core, which has 130 PCU. And weapons, they're you gain information about 1 weapon. The first weapon you gain information about is the forward array, which has a heavy laser cannon. and it deals a significant amount of damage at 4d8. And that's all you learn on that scan.
I will relay all this information with the additional, like, if we wanted to target it at all, we want to target from the front, but we want to be careful of the giant gun it has. And also, we can outrun it, so maybe that's the better option.
Yeah, I mean, we may as well. I'll still, before, well, it's almost their turn to move before I give gunnery orders.
So they fly up 6, and their pilot also evades. You can see that they're moving in an erratic manner to avoid your shots.
Okay.
And I won't tell you whether or not they succeed or not, but you'll find out when you shoot at them. Let's see, what's your range? Range to ship. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Give me that thing.
I mean,
19 hexes. So you're just inside of long range, but you're quite a bit outside of medium, and short range is just going to be a substantial penalty. But you guys fire first as we enter the gunnery phase.
All right, so I'm going to encourage Techie.
All right.
I have to roll a
You
DC
go, Techie.
15 diplomacy check. I hope I roll a 3 or higher.
Use the targeting computers. Use the targeting
I got
computers.
a 28.
That is totally not Waz's voice. I don't know what I'm doing.
I don't know what you were doing.
I don't
really
either.
don't.
Yeah, I don't.
Use the targeting computers there, Techie. Don't count on the force. I don't know, man. I'm not feeling weird
You're really trying out every voice under the sun.
tonight, man. It's just not working. Just not working. I don't know.
Where even is our enemy here?
Way the fuck up out there. Look out the aft. Got the aft port above the engines.
Oh, I found it. Okay.
That's way 19 hexes away.
So,
Can we even hit
19 units away.
yes,
We can
'cause guess
launch a
what?
missile, but we can't hit them this turn.
Well,
Okay.
it won't reach it this turn because your missiles have a speed of
12, I
12.
think.
Oh,
Yeah.
so if we try and shoot it, it's just gonna move.
Well, you still
Yep.
get to next round. You will make another attack check with the missile, and
Oh,
if
to
it
see
was
if it
within
hits.
12, it will then hit that turn.
Okay, well
It
then.
stays on target every time you get a successful to hit with it.
Okay.
Yeah, eventually you're going to be rolling so many because we'll have 5 missiles out there chasing it.
Nah, it will get hit. That's just guaranteed. At some point.
Okay.
It would just be preferable that it hits the front
Front.
end.
Yeah, but yeah, Corinne, you get a +2 to your attack roll.
How do
I
I
did
get
my captain thing.
access? How do I get access to the gunner stuff again?
Oh, you just-
If you just click under the gunner, like
Click
under
the
your
ship.
name.
Click the name gunner, or
Click
no,
the
you
ship.
need to click the weapon that you're going to
Oh.
shoot.
So go to where the turret is and just click that high explosive missile launcher.
And then you can use the computer because we haven't used it at all.
Don't
Get
make
that
me
extra
come in
bonus.
there.
Sorry, my connection's a little bit weird,
Oh.
so I'm kind of going in and out.
Give me one.
Okay, there we go. We are not using the computer.
We are.
Can.
We are. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm so used to us not using it.
Because we didn't
and
have a good one until this level.
Yeah.
the arc is aft. If I need to even put that.
You don't need to.
Okay.
You don't need to, but you can. I mean, it doesn't.
Oh, I
matter.
probably missed. Oh, that's some good damage though.
Did
Oh,
you
that'd
give
be
it
nice.
the +2 from me?
I didn't. It would be a 14 then.
Yeah, 14.
Still not probably gonna do it.
She's not
Well,
using the
yeah,
computer
that's-
either, I don't think.
They seem to.
No, because it has
Uh,
yes. So yes forward.
The missile seems to lose guidance and travel off target, away from you. So
God
it
damn
is
it.
a miss.
It's just so far away, guys. I guess we'll try again next time.
You want me to get it closer?
Yeah, that'd be great if we could get a little bit closer.
Alright, we'll see what I can do.
All right. So that was round 1. round. Oh wait, they've got to shoot. They've got stuff they can shoot.
No, they don't.
I know
No, they
That was round
don't.
one.
Shoot.
That was
Look,
round one.
Now he's fucking cheating again.
Yeah, I'm cheating. Gunner, ship gunner. Why doesn't he have a gunner? He should have a gunner.
Oh, doesn't
guess
have a
they
gunner.
don't.
They all
Why
did
did that
engineering
not-
and science stuff.
Why did that
It's
not work?
oh no, it's a science ship.
So let's see. And let's see. What is the range on that?
I don't know, but Con
Oh,
Space
that's
better
not
calm
the
down.
Range, so, well, they will take a shot on that anyway, because they open fire with a heavy laser cannon.
Ooh.
I
What a
didn't-
waste.
no ability was found for selected
And they
ship.
miss, right?
Well, we're gonna find out. It is a little ways out there.
Yep.
So
Yep, sure is.
they don't have a computer modifier. So your current armor class is for direct fire weapons 20, is that correct, or is it 21?
Wait, what's up?
I'm asking your pilot what his armor class is.
Hmm.
You evaded, so normally you're at 18, so you're at a 20 right now.
Yeah, we are.
So the laser fire hits your rear arc, doing 13 points of damage.
Ooh, wow. Okay.
So 3 hull points of damage there, it looks like.
Okay.
Hmm.
And then you see a small object exit the front of their ship.
Oh.
They're
Yes.
shooting techies at us.
Yo.
That's right. But their missile seems to go haywire as well, and does not approach your ship this round.
The missiles are just like, we're free.
We're free, little fishies swimming out in space. And that takes us to the engineering round.
Mhm.
And I'm going to run some engineering checks for them real quick.
Need to
I
get
will
our.
switch over.
You need to get our ass shields back up.
Yeah.
Our ass
Uh,
shields.
Yeah, our ass shields.
Our ass
Yeah, our ass shields. They're down.
shot us right in the aft.
And they shot us right in the
Oh.
ass.
I mean, I think that's still gonna.
I
be
kick a mongrel's limp body laying next to the pilot seat.
good.
It's your fault,
Out
mongrel.
of the way. It's all your fault. So what were you were
I
trying
was
to get
repairing
shields?
the shields, and I
All right,
think.
whose pilot card is this?
I don't know.
mm,
All right, well, I'm gonna delete it.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw that earlier too. I was like, oh, there's just a card in space. Okay.
That
I
might have been
think-
me accidentally when I was trying to grab my own card.
Not a problem. Not a problem. So you're
Totally
diverting
a
power,
problem.
which has a DC of 10 plus 1.5 ship's level. So DC 16, you succeed in diverting power
That was a
to the
roll,
shields, gaining you 5% of max PCU.
which I think
which
is the 150.
is-
Unless that's something else I'm looking at.
Well, let's see. What do you have on your ship now? You have a the pulse green 150. So 5% of 150 is
7.5.
7.5. So you gain 7 shields.
Oof. All right.
Well, 7 out of 10 ain't bad, guy.
No, it's
Yeah.
not bad.
Better
then
than
that's-
0.
And
I would have liked
they
to make
did
it
some
move
stuff.
faster.
You see your sensors note that their engines have flared,
Oh,
and
all ahead.
and that's going to take us to rolling the helm
Initiative.
phase. Yes, I know what I'm talking
Good
about.
sound.
Helm
I'm
phase.
I'm gonna give
Aw, thanks,
And,
little brother.
James. I'm gonna encourage you.
Okay, that gives me a +2.
Yeah, I beat it.
Okay.
I mean, literally, I would have to roll a 1, and then I'd have. No, I can't. Yeah, I'd have to roll. No, I literally can't not get a 15 with skill expertise in the policy.
So I'm down 1 resolve point, right, from doing a stunt?
No, unless that's stunts don't require resolve points unless they say they do.
I don't know. The front of this thing says stunt. Attempt any one stunt listed on the back. Says spend 1 resolve point as part of the action and requires a system used not to be malfunctioning or wrecked. Have we just been doing it wrong?
Let me take a look. Your pilot. I don't recall stunts requiring attempt one stunt listed on the back of this card. Or spend one resolve point as part of the action. Since when? Maybe we've been doing it wrong the entire time I've been playing Starfinder since it came out.
Uh-oh.
Wow, hate to do that to you, man.
Damn.
Well, that's really interesting. Stunt. Where does it talk about stunts? Helm phase damage, crew action.
This is why nobody likes to play with me, guys. I find the rules and then I ask
You
about
really like
them.
to cause problems.
Yeah, I just
Either
cause
one of the
problems.
Stunts described. The DC of the piloting checks required and the result of success failed described in each stunt's description. So it's described in the stunt.
It's just you're really good at rule finder. You're great
I'm
at
gonna
finding
say
the rules.
Riveting rule and math finder up in this book.
I'm about to do something that has a DC of 21, though. That's all I know.
That's why I gave you a +2.
Oh, nice. I'm going to use the computer for it, too.
Oh, well, good. Clearly,
I
Techie's not
don't-
using it properly. So.
Yeah.
I don't think
Happy
That's right.
anniversary.
that
Thanks.
card is correct.
Okay. I mean, I'm okay with that.
Because I don't know why they would have that on the card. See other actions. See where are the stunts described? Because I don't think any of them actually have. They're like some of them are push, some of them are other things, but the stunts themselves. Stunt helm phase. You can attempt one of the stunts described. The TCs are each stunt's description. All right, where are the stunts
On
described?
page 319.
Yeah, I don't have my book with me and I don't have it brought up. Let's see. So the stunts are back off, which does not have you. To perform the stunt, you must succeed at a piloting check. Okay, barrel roll. To perform the stunt, your ship must be large or smaller, and you must succeed at a piloting check. Period. It doesn't say expenditure. Evade the ship. Let's see. To perform the stunt, you must succeed at a piloting check. Period.
Is it only
Flip
when
and
I use
burn.
the stunt as an action, maybe, instead of as movement?
I don't know because your action is to control the ship. Because there's not standard actions, move actions, free actions, reactions in Starship Combat. There's just the phases and the crew actions. Let's see. To perform the stunt, you must succeed. Slide. To perform the stunt, you must succeed. Turn in place through his scene. There is no
You don't see it?
there is no requirement for a resolve point to be spent during a stunt. That is
Okay.
a bad thing on this. Full power resolves requires a resolve point, and so does Audacious Gambit, which are the level 6 and 12 actions respectively. And that's the same way as all the other crew actions on the high level abilities. They require the expenditure of a resolve point. I think the guy that just messed it up. It does require the engines to not be malfunctioning or wrecked, but yours are not. So that's
Okay,
what you're doing.
I am going to attempt a flip and burn.
Alrighty.
Click
So
this,
you're
go
gonna
to
move half your
pilot.
speed forward and then turn around.
Yep. I'm using the computer. This is not a helm phase, and I have a +2 on top of this as well. Oh, a
You
32.
succeed.
So
we
5,
did
10, 15, 5, 10, 15, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That puts us 1, 2, 3, 4. Puts us here, but facing.
Did you roll another 15 for your AC? Or not our AC, our initiative, or does it stay the same? I don't know why I thought it changed.
No, he does need to roll an initiative because maybe
Oh.
you're not going first.
Oh,
Initiative changes every round.
well, you
Yeah,
did not tell me that.
Well, we've done it before.
My apologies.
So.
Well,
So
I
yeah,
haven't
we
done
just
it
got
before.
a 32 for our initiative. Go on.
It doesn't matter. You're still first.
Okay.
Yeah, we have a 14.
So you flip and burn.
I'd rather have that for the flip and burn than for the initiative, sir.
Yeah, I know. I'm just.
But there you are.
They move.
I think they're going to close the distance hard. I think they're burning the engines.
Yeah, because the engines, so they'll be here.
Yeah.
There'll be 8 tiles. But we got some distance. It'll be what, 16? Is that how math works?
They move like that, and
Oh.
their pilot. You can see that they attempt to move. Maybe they do move erratically. Let me take a look at that real quick. That's actually a stunt. So I want to look at this card, and it's 10 plus 1.5 tier. So their ship moves erratically as they approach you, making it more difficult to aim.
Ugh.
Seems rude.
And did I roll for their science officers? I did not.
So how does this work if I also want to take a shot?
Can't.
No,
You
I
don't
can,
take shots.
actually.
Your gunners take shots.
Pilot can use
There
forward
are
firing
some-
weapons.
There are some minor crew actions like snapshot, but that can only be employed if no one else is doing anything in the gunnery phase. So if you want to shoot with a penalty, Corinne cannot shoot with bonuses.
Yeah.
Your call. The being able to pilot and shoot are for things like a one-person ship. It allows you to take multiple actions in a turn when you don't have multiple people in the ship. All right. So now we are at a range of 16, and they are barreling down on you.
Oy.
And you hear over your comm units in Aslanti Techie, "Hold your fire, you will be destroyed! Hold your fire, or you will be destroyed!" As they attempt to make you, what's going on? Oh, I see what the problem is. I couldn't select it because I was on the wrong tool. Captain. They try to intimidate you, Techie.
Rude.
Oh.
Rude. Let's see
How
what the
dare
DC
they.
for that was.
I don't
I think
think
it's a
they
little
can.
bit higher. Let's see. It's 15 plus 1.5 tier of the enemy. So you guys are tier 4, so that's a 6. So that would be a
21.
DC 21, isn't it?
Sure.
You are not intimidated by their captain at all.
Yeah.
So I really think you should come here and say that to my face.
Oh.
We are trying to.
Well, good. Get closer, please. Thanks.
Is it
And-
shooty shoot time?
Oh, it's shooty shoot time.
Nice. And Corinne,
You
you
guys
have
can
the
roll
computers
first.
again.
Okay, cool.
Oh, I
have
think
computers.
that was used.
What was the
Oh,
computer?
computer was used by James. Yes, so
Yep.
I would not have computer. So right now we'd still be too far away for the particle beam, right?
No,
What is the range on the particle beam?
I don't
think
know.
it's medium.
It's not that you're too far away. It's a medium weapon.
Mm-hmm.
So it would only be a -2 because it's only the second range increment.
Okay.
But the missile launcher will take no range increment penalty.
Okay.
But you will expend another one of your 5 missiles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
Well,
can take a -4 and fire both.
Good.
I could. I think I'm just gonna try for the one missile. It's gonna give it a shot.
All right.
Okay. No computer. 22 for 25.
It doesn't
Alright,
hit you
so-
because it's still coming for it.
Right.
It says the
it doesn't
range is
hit you.
20 hexes.
Oh.
Right, but the speed of the weapon is 12.
Mm.
Yeah, so it
That didn't go to the
can
right
target
spot.
someone that's 20 away,
But
but it only
still
moves
on its way
up
there.
to here this turn.
Yeah.
Damn,
But
we
if you
can
target
almost
them-
outrun our own missiles.
Yeah.
Yep, almost. Where did that go?
What if
to?
we shoot a missile while going as fast as we can?
I mean, we can only go 12 hexes max if I boost the engines.
That sounds like quitter talk.
Well, that's just how the mechanics work. I don't know what to tell you.
I'm saying break the rules.
Come on. Oh,
Do
I'm
it.
sorry.
I mean, I think I can actually push the ship, maybe.
I'm just gonna get really aggressive out of nowhere,
Can you?
just all of a sudden.
Techie, what? Where's this coming
You
from?
can, James. You can do a. Let's see. You can.
Full power.
It's listed as a stunt.
Oh, I can't do full power,
Requires six
6.
ranks. That would require 6 ranks. So your missile takes off, and it's zooming towards the Vanguard parapet out there, and they return fire.
Can it hit the missile instead and not us?
Not with direct fire weapons, but what they do is they use their heavy laser again, which they take a penalty to hit and they miss you, and they also launch another missile.
It's right there.
And this missile flies towards you guys. So now there's 2 missiles on the field, flying towards opposite
Perfect.
attackers.
It's getting out of hand. Now there are 2 of them.
I mean, I'm sure it's fine.
Turn that bad boy around. Thank goodness. Oh, it's like that picture of the food where the picture of the peas is upside down and curved. Like, it doesn't, it's not right, but you can't quite pin out what's wrong with it until you look close.
That was the most specific joke I've ever heard, Bevan.
And you
I have
caught it.
no
you probably
idea.
you have no idea. Oh man. Oh, let me elucidate you.
All right. So, missiles inbound. Engineering phase commences.
Well, we don't have much damage. Like, we have damage to the aft, but other
You should
than
get those
that-
shields back up on the aft. Because I'm going to be
Yeah.
past that missile. It's going to hit in the aft.
I could do that, or I could make us move faster.
Ooh. We don't need to move faster. We're going to move 10 towards it. We're going to be in range of everything here in a minute.
There you
Sure.
go. Click on that bad boy link in there, and you'll see what I.
Oh God.
No, Bevan, why? No
what do I
food,
want?
Bevan.
No, it's from the joke.
The background cook is in the advanced player's guide for Pathfinder
Over
2e,
there.
so you can play it now.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, I can. I can play Pathfinder
Very
again.
power 3 divisions. Yeah,
I'll be a bard with a cook background.
Unless I want to
You
move
and
to
bards,
somewhere
man.
else. That'd be
Bards
fun.
are fun.
Fog
We're
is
just
just
there to-
taking so much time to figure out what to do with his action.
Like, you didn't take 20 years figuring out stunts. Okay, let's calm down.
Let's calm down.
Whoa. The game master spent 20 years figuring out stunts. I just asked a question
You
based
just brought
on
it up.
what was in front of me, my friend.
I guess I will try to fully repair the aft shields.
Okay.
Let me do an engineering. No computer. 27. Get that whole 10 shield. Unless
yeah, you're
suddenly the
back up
DC
to-
rised. Let
Up to the full 10. Your shields are fully restored.
me just take a little bit of scrape on the hole. And now he's doing his 20 engineers actions. Can we just like kill them?
There's only 2. You can kill them eventually. I
Can
mean,
we just like snipe through the ship's windows?
no.
Yeah,
Like
can
he's
we
got a
please do
sniper
that?
rifle, right?
Yeah. I mean, I have a long gun,
That's how that
and
works.
I now, well, soon I'll have magic. So
All right, engineering phase is over. Helm phase. They have science officers that are going to do something. Maybe, I don't know if that's high enough or not. Let me check. But you guys can roll initiative.
Golly.
I know, man.
I
I'm
waited for
rolling.
that one good initiative roll from you.
I mean, a
What is your
6.
guys' countermeasures?
Do we have countermeasures? Prepare to deploy countermeasures.
No, you have. I think you guys have. You have decent countermeasures.
Do we?
I just don't remember
I
what
even
the
know we
number
did.
is.
Deploy our decent countermeasures.
I don't think we. I don't remember putting countermeasures in.
The game master says we have decent countermeasures,
is that-
so
is that
deploy
the-
them.
Mark 5 defenses.
Oh, that's what
are
we're talking about, yeah.
countermeasures.
We
Oh,
have
for hacking. It's
So you have 5.
our target lock is
5.
better.
Yeah, your target lock. Your countermeasures are 5. All right. So that means they need. That's not what I wanted.
Here we go.
Okay. Good. I understand that. Roll for initiative.
I
Or
did.
You did already.
Did.
Okay. So now their pilot needs to roll for initiative.
He's gonna beat me.
Roll low, roll low.
Oh, that was the wrong thing.
Oh, roll
I'll
low.
just put it in there
roll
for you.
low.
There you go.
Ah.
So
They
so
did
you
not roll
are
low.
once again moving first.
Yeah. I'm going to attempt the slide maneuver.
Okie doke. Roll.
Side to left.
That is 10, so it's a DC 16. Will not use the computer. It is not Helm's phase. Look, a 23. So I can slide port while moving my full speed without changing my
Direction.
direction. So I'm going to be right in front of them because I want to be right there.
Well, that's not how slide works. Did you look at the drawing? Slide means you can go this way or this way. 10.
I thought that it meant I could move forward and move hexes.
You move in a slide direction. Let me make sure that you guys can see that picture.
I mean, moving up there still isn't off.
No, that's not bad at all. Especially because
Yeah.
they have to do
So
like a whole
if you
bunch
look
of turning.
at the Starship stunts page here, you can see the slide maneuver shows it moving diagonally while not changing facing.
And you can't get out of the slide, like you can't slide some and then move forward with the rest,
No.
or
You just slide. You can move up to your speed in one of the two directions.
okay.
You can do something else instead if you want to evade. You can fly however you want.
It says
you've gotta
move
fly
diagonally forward without changing facing. Fail,
Well,
move
that's-
directly forward.
That is forward. Yes,
Man,
that is diagonally forward.
That's weird. That is not what the description said, but I'm okay with that.
Well, it says move diagonally forward, and this is a small. It's a snippet of the actual description of the stunt.
Okay.
I think it explains it better in the book itself, but yeah, it's close enough. It's still close enough. It's got to turn a
Right.
little bit, but
Mhm.
I think missiles. I was trying to find out if missiles have perfect maneuverability or not.
Don't worry,
Yeah.
I'm gonna make fun of them on their gunnery turn. That'll show them.
Get 'em.
Yeah, that'll show
Mhm.
them. Get them. So that means
Right,
they have to move
first.
now. They have to move first. Let's see. What was it?
They gotta do some janky turning.
See, since we're
Does this
strafing
prevent
the
me-
edge of the map, there's
Does
no
this
way for them to
prevent
get
me from
behind
making
us.
turns though?
Yes, the slide. You move straight.
Because it
No
only
turns, no
says that you
facing.
can't do turns on a fail. I don't know. It's your call. I wonder if the other maneuver would have been better for what I wanted, though. The one that reduces turn distance by 1 or something like that.
You're talking about maneuver.
Yeah, would that have been different? Would that have let me do what I wanted?
That would have let you turn at 0 hexes. So maybe.
So I could
Yeah.
turn, move, and it wouldn't count hexes? Because I think that's what I would wanted to have done. That's what I thought this
Well,
did.
You still count hexes for each move. The turning does not steal hexes from you. It tells you how many hexes you have to move before you can change the facing.
So you probably won't be able to.
So the specific slide action, the starship moves up to its speed in the direction of either the forward port or forward starboard edge without changing its facing.
Can you see my my drawing? Is that what maneuver would have let me do?
I think you guys have. You guys have what maneuver? You guys have
I
good
think we have
maneuverability, which means you only have to move 1 hex to turn anyway. So you could have done that anyway. But I mean, you could do. I mean, if you just want to get closer, I mean, you can go 2 hexes, 2 hexes, and then 10 hexes. I mean, you could go. You could literally go all the way to here and then up and then turn your facing with your last hex, if you wanted to.
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
And take the evade maneuver and increase your armor class.
Yeah, that sounds better. I
Okay.
have a 23 piloting for that.
Yeah, you're.
I
you're
thought
fine.
I thought the slide
evade.
I thought I needed the slide to be able to move forward while shifting in a slide maneuver forward.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
Slide just lets you move without changing facing.
Okay.
That's the key to that one. You're facing. You don't have to worry about your facing in that.
Okay.
In that one. Let's see.
There we go. Like I said, that missile's coming to our app section, fellas. There, you're close.
Okay.
Can anybody else fire a
and-
weapon?
I
What?
could theoretically, but
They
not
could
right now.
they could switch jobs, switch roles at the beginning of the round. And go
Wojtek
fire
should
weapons.
probably switch.
With
Let's
who?
see. So
You
So
just
Wojtek
don't be
is
captain that
their
round.
movement now.
Well, on the gunning
And-
round, I'm just gonna taunt them, so I'll have done an
I
action.
want to be
I'm gonna give them a negative on their attack.
Succeeded that. All right. Let's see here.
And also, I don't think Wojtek's too good at guns.
No.
So I don't know.
Well, you get to use your pilot ranks or your base attack bonus, whichever's higher.
Let's see, my piloting ranks. I have 1 rank in piloting. And where are you hiding base attack bonus?
Base attack should probably
That's
at
how-
least be 2.
That's how important my base attack bonus is. But I don't. know
Okay. So
where
they
it is.
fly around you a little bit,
Oh.
but manage to keep you in their forward arc.
That's right. Because now we get to
And-
shoot them with our coil gun.
Well, it's a worse gun, but
Yeah, but yeah, we
it's
get to
the-
use it.
the
It's
gun.
new.
It's
Yeah.
the faster gun.
Mhm.
The-
Yeah, exactly.
Well, a coil gun?
We got them on the port and starboard.
It's just our butts don't have guns yet.
Yeah.
See, that's what we need to do. We need to get this ship super fast and
They-
put all the guns on the front and just run
They
away.
are
the whole time.
outside your forward arc.
Yeah.
But they are inside your port arc.
Yep.
So we can shoot them with coil gun, and the missile can get them.
And the
out.
turret, yeah, the turret also works. But in order to do that, Techie's going to have to fire at will and take penalties to both shots.
Well, no, the missile that we already have out can hit them.
Well, yeah, that missile
Yeah.
will get its attack.
And is it the gunnery phase now?
It is the gunnery
It's
phase.
fire at will,
Right.
Techie. If we die and we get
I
destroyed,
am intimidating them
All right.
you know?
or
That
taunting them
succeeds. Give me a D4. You are taunting their gunners.
for 3 turns.
3 rounds.
Ooh.
So now they get a minus.
They
I
take a
don't know why it
penalty
doesn't show up
for their
there.
attack.
I
They
don't
take
know.
a -2 if it's normal, or -4 if it's part of a post action.
Yeah, if it's a push attack.
All right. So, do I need to do anything to make this missile go where I want it to? The one that's already out.
I think you need to just roll an attack for it.
Okay. So would I just like click the high explosive missile as if I was doing it again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh,
I was
sorry.
trying
I
to.
deselected my token and then did it.
And the damage stacks, right, from both rolls.
And so I would just say fire at will no, and then no computer, and then
No, you can take the computer.
no one uses the computer.
Well, that
Okay.
one. Not
You
for
want
that
to
one.
you want to use the
Not for the
computer
missile.
on your fire at will
Yeah.
Okay.
with something.
Okay.
'Cause
So
you're going to be
I'm
-4 to both.
I'm getting a little confused.
Just roll the missile launcher. Don't add any bonus.
Okay.
Just
That's
roll
all.
that.
That's all I needed to know. Thank
First-
you.
yeah.
19.
19. Ooh.
Only 11 damage because I rolled poorly this time. But
Right. So they do have. The weapons do have perfect maneuverability, which allows them to
Straight
turn
forward.
0 hex to turn a face each hex before they drive towards the target. And 19 is good enough to hit for 11 damage, which destroys their forward shields.
Now you're gonna file
Now
a
we
fire
attack.
roll with your the
Okay.
coil.
And causes 6 points of damage to their hull. Because you already know their forward shields were at 5. All right.
But for some
now-
reason, it doesn't have the port and starboard guns, Kryn. But if you go
Yeah.
to the Kodiak's thing, you can go
Okay.
over port coil gun.
Well, and that's also I was getting kind of confused. 'Cause I'm like, I don't see these as an option. What
That's
are you
because
talking
it's-
about?
That's because I never put it into the
Gotcha.
into the
Okay.
abilities, because it's a macro that I used that I put
Oh,
on the
okay.
sheet instead of something
So-
that came with it.
I'm just gonna click coil gun then.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he'll do it as a normal attack. So this time, when it says full, yes, computer, yes. So fire at will, yes, computer, yes.
Oh,
That's just one.
And don't forget your hero point.
you do have hero point. Everybody has hero points.
Okay. Hold on.
With fire at will, is she firing twice then too?
Yes.
Come on.
I was just checking.
Is
to
it
see if
computer with both?
Should be.
That's what I was checking to see if it says the computer. I think the computer is used for one check. So you would have to determine which check to use it on. But let me check and make sure it's not just the computer.
Gotta figure out the rules of Starship Combat because we don't do it that much.
Nobody does it that much. Most people skip it.
Oh,
I was hoping you guys would just fly past them, but you want to kill them, so.
I mean, we got pretty like messed up in the actual prison. I think we just want to feel powerful. So you
Yeah.
know.
That is fair.
I was okay with running from them, but then you guys started talking about weapon arcs and stuff, and so I just figured you wanted to fight.
I was fine flying away too, and then you're like, I want to turn and burn, and I'm like, or flip and burn, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Node grants its bonus to 1 starship combat check per round.
Okay.
So you only get for 1 check. So the first roll, the
Okay.
second roll, or 1 roll. So the computers were helping out with the coil gun, but are not helping out with the missile launcher.
Oh, okay. So is this the missile launcher now?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
We're firing
it'll
another
just be
missile.
I'm
minus
telling you
four.
that it's not adding. It's not adding
It
that
did not-
computer. That's actually a
Did not add
17.
That computer.
Oh,
yeah.
is it?
Yeah, because she's +9 normally, then
Yeah.
-4 would give her a 14.
It just says yes, not.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah,
So that
like
should
it's
be a
not-
You can put it
17.
in there.
Okay.
What does
Weird.
a 17 hit?
Probably not.
Well, are you here's your
What?
option. Do you want to use the computer for that shot, or do you want to use the computer for the missile?
Well, she already rolled it with the computer.
I already rolled it with the computer.
Oh,
I'm not
but
gonna
you didn't
backtrack.
say. Yeah.
What?
We're not
But
cheating.
you were unaware that it would only affect 1 roll, so I'm going to give you the option.
Yes, coil gun.
Okay, it hits for 12 points of damage.
Okay.
Boom.
12
And
more
that
hull
is-
damage. Roll me a percentile dice, D100.
Ooh.
55.
Oh,
55. 55.
Ooh, we're doing damage. Okay.
Yeah, we are.
Oh, that's not what I wanted. Ignore that because that doesn't
We've
matter.
critically affected their
Um,
power core. Their,
No,
yeah,
you rolled a 55, which means you critically affected
their
their
Weapons
weapons array. Roll a D4.
Nice.
Ooh.
Nice.
Oh, let's get that
One.
forward gun out of
1,
here.
forward guns.
Boom. Oh, that's good. That's good.
All
It
right.
applies next round.
So now
Oh.
here's the missile.
Yep.
Only a 12.
And that's going to be a miss. Third missile is a miss.
That's actually not a 12. That's actually a 8.
8. Yeah.
Oh, I tried to click yes. It was being weird.
No, the missile
What's
hits
that?
us.
But you could re-roll
nothing.
it.
It was. I could re-roll it. What's the damage? Oh, we've been
No, it's
re-rolling the
actually
damage
minus 4
anyway.
yet.
Yeah. I'll give it a shot. I'll try and re-roll it. We're gonna give it a shot.
All right, hero point expended.
Hero point.
We use hero points.
Gotta use that
Starfinder.
hero point. Oh, it's thinking. There, 16.
Hey.
And that is
George, you
actually
can grant
16.
them hero points. So that's an actual 16, which on direct fire is going to be a hit, even with their
Yes.
evasive
24 flipping
maneuvers.
damage.
God,
Yes.
look at that damage.
Good use of a
24.
hero point, me.
We leave a
All
lot
right.
of corpses for a
So
group
you
of
did.
heroes.
Let's see. You did.
We never said we were heroes.
15.
Well, I did. But...
Let's see.
Yep.
Give me one moment to track their.
Oh, Techie's got a new one too,
Right.
thanks to Zerg, just in case.
Look at Combat
Zerg.
Zerg giving them out, baby.
Good job. All right, so that's going to be 14, 28.
Well, you know, like
I'm
Techie's
trying
a
to
bounty
figure
hunter,
out my
so
numbers. So 14, 28. Give me 2 D100s.
Oh my
Okey-dokey.
gosh.
Oh, nice.
44
Oh.
and 11.
Oh, not a
All right,
55.
44 and 11. So 44 is going to be
Weapons. again.
weapons array again. Give me a number, D4. And 11 is going to be sensors.
3.
3 is their aft guns. They
Oh.
have aft guns. They do have aft guns, so that works.
Nice.
All right, so their aft guns are going to be glitching. Starting next round, their forward guns will be glitching, so I'll change that after I shoot, because they're going to fire both of their forward guns and their. Oops, I need to. They're going
Because
to.
remember, viewers, this is happening simultaneous.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're going to
Pew.
actually fire at will. The
Aw.
first gunner's going to do the forward cannons.
But we have a 20, so.
Yeah, you're not
Fair
sitting
enough,
bad. But
but-
they get the heavy laser cannon scores 29 points against your port side.
Yep. So we
They
take 19.
They do have the negatives from Wojtek, right?
I'll give you. They have the negatives from Wojtek, which is -2. So they hit your port side and do 29 points of damage,
Okay.
which does how much hull
Let's-
damage?
19.
19 hull damage, which
53.
is over the critical threshold once,
Oh,
right?
shit. Yeah.
19 plus 3
Oh,
is
that's not
actually
math.
22. So I've hit your critical threshold twice in that shot.
Wait,
And it
what?
was a critical hit.
Our
so
critical
I get
threshold
3
is
rolls
oh.
for
Wait,
the
but
critical hit.
the critical threshold is 11, isn't it?
Yeah, that's
It is
why.
11. Which, so
So-
I've done 22 points of damage total to you now.
Oh, that applies to shields as well. Okay.
Well, no, not
Or-
the. Oh, just hull point damage. Oh, you're right. I haven't done
Yeah.
that much hull point damage. I did 3 points in the aft, 3 hull points in the aft,
Oh, in total, yeah. Then never mind.
and
Okay.
19 now. So a total of 22 hull points of damage gives me 2 criticals on your ship.
And he rolled a natural 20.
And I rolled a natural 20, which gives me another critical hit. So your life support is glitching, and your sensors are now malfunctioning.
Cool.
Fortunately, you're not really using your sensors right now, so you don't really care that much. But
Yeah.
life support is going to affect your captain rolls.
Oh no.
But not my
No.
rolls, because I can breathe without
Not the
breathing.
pilot. Yeah. Doesn't affect life support affects
Mm.
the captain's rolls. Engines affects the pilot's rolls.
Mhm.
And that was the first weapon.
Oh.
The next weapon is a missile
I...
fired at will. That missile flies off randomly.
Good.
A particle beam
What?
shoots out at you from a turret.
How many guns they got?
He said they had
they've
3.
got a lot of guns,
I
but they
know.
have
I don't like
2
it.
gunners. And so both gunners are firing at will,
Which is
you guys
4
are will.
attacks.
which is 4 attacks. And then the light Aeon torpedo, another torpedo flies out at you, and it does that funny, hazy, shifting thing as it re-rolls the attack
Oh, God, I hate those things.
because it's an Aeon torpedo. It misses anyway.
Nice.
It also flies past you. So That was 3 torpedoes or 3 missiles each in the first torpedo. And now their forward and aft guns, as well as their turrets, are glitching.
Good.
Alrighty. And that takes us to the end of round 3.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, wait. I still got to roll for their missile back here.
I'm just sitting here
Let
like,
me roll that missile real quick.
What missile? Huh? Who? We don't
What
have to roll
missile,
for
huh?
that.
This is bad,
I gotta roll
guys.
for the-
Yeah,
I got
it's
to
pretty
roll
rough.
for the bad missile coming in your butt.
They didn't. It doesn't.
Rude.
They probably will, but they haven't fixed their shields yet, so we can.
It missed.
Good.
Your
I mean-
target lock is sound. All right. Now
we-
it's the top of the round. Does anyone want to change their roll?
your roll.
No, I'm sticking.
Your
with
your
it.
spot, Wojtek. He's asking,
Your
do you want to
starship
shoot guns too?
I am
I-
not going to fix
I mean-
the life support. So
I can. It's not going to help much.
Somebody
Fine.
somebody get the shields up.
yeah.
Yeah, he can do that. I mean, I can shoot guns. It's not going to do much, but we'll have more bullets going at them. Lasers, laser bullets, space
Laser
bullets.
bullets.
Laser bullets.
Yeah,
Yeah,
laser
I-
bullets, light bullets.
Yeah, I guess I'll heave my big tubby butt out of my captain's chair. I'll put
There's not
my,
even a chair. You're standing there holding onto a wire hanging over from the aft. Ah, overhead. Ah. What us
leave a
helmsmen
little
have to deal with on
I leave a
Navy.
stuffed animal in there, and I'm like, you take over now. My stuffed human, my Teddy Roosevelt, I put in there.
I'm going to
Wow.
try to fix the port side shields. In my engineering check.
Okay.
Boop.
Good job. You raised shields by 7, right?
Yep.
7.5, sir.
7.
Yeah.
Hopefully they don't fix their shields, and if they do, hopefully we can kill them fast. Like,
All right, here's my helmsman roll.
oh
Oof.
my golly!
Man, we go slow.
Just-
You know what? I'll hero
Oops.
point that.
Waz, come on, we need better piloting from you.
Are we
Now it's
destroyed
not the
yet?
time-
You know how many missiles I dodged?
Now is not the time to dilly dally. You've
There we
dodged
go.
one missile.
Actually, I dodged 4 in the last round, dude.
Oh,
what are
fair
you
enough.
talking
Did they-
about?
Did they shoot that many
Use
missiles?
the
I
hero
don't-
Yeah, they
point.
shot
Go
3.
He did.
I wasn't really paying attention. Okay.
Yeah, I used a hero
All right.
point.
You guys noticed that the sparking and sputtering on their guns and their turrets goes out,
Ugh. But their shields are not.
Their shields are still there.
but their shields are not restored. No. So
They gotta
Marcia,
move
you brought
first.
up your shields, so they're
Yeah.
gonna move first, and they will move as such.
Oh.
They attack hard.
I'm actually okay with that.
I mean, we could
Yeah,
easily
you
just
would be.
go
It's-
around
It's
them. and-
easily avoided. But,
No, I mean, I'm
that's-
okay with just staying right there and unloading with those fucking port guns.
Honestly, if you want to just get off of the fucking pilot seat, go to the guns, and Wojtek can help us somehow.
No,
But
there's
that's really plain dangerous.
I can't get back off the guns and do something else. I'm on the guns.
No, you're not. You don't have
If
to. Be
no
on the
one
guns
takes
right
a
now.
pilot action, your ship will drift. In
Here's
the
my
last
here's my
direction it
thing.
was
If I
moving.
do a barrel roll, does that swip
Uh-huh.
shield arcs as well? Because it swips it
yes,
flips starboard and
think
port
so.
weapons. Would it also put my higher
Yeah.
starboard shields in between?
Yeah, because you're not magically swapping the weapon, so,
Yeah, we'd just be upside down. It seems like.
which is cool.
See, we'll read what barrel roll says. But yeah, I think you're right. That makes the most sense. The ship moves half speed and flips along the central axis. For the next gunnery phase, the starship's port shields and weapons function as if they were the starboard firing arc and vice versa. So yeah, your shields and weapons switch.
How close do we need to be for our? Do we want our forward weapon, or are we okay with our?
The forward weapon deals a lot more than our port weapon.
Yeah, we
Does
might as
it?
well just turn around.
Yeah.
It does. 3d6. Oh wait, 3d6 versus 44. could be. It's like
It's got a higher ceiling, but a lower.
if we roll
Well,
terribly, it's worse. But
Yeah.
I think it's general. I don't know how averages work.
Me neither.
Who's
right, I'm
actually
going
good
to-
at math.
Is it my go to move?
Yes.
It is your movement. They have moved.
I am going to back off.
Oops.
Ooh.
Did that hit a back off? I don't think so.
Back off 10 plus the ship level. No, it doesn't.
You failed. So what does it say for a failure for back off?
Backwards 1 hex
Oh.
instead of.
Ouch.
So is that just the full movement? Is the backwards 1 hex and that's it?
Yep, that's it. But
Oy.
you didn't fail by 5 or more, so it's not like you take a penalty to your armor class and target.
Yeah, but are they now in our forward arc?
I think so.
They are now in your forward arc if you choose for them to be in your forward arc. You must choose if they are in your forward or port arc.
They're
say
definitely
both.
in the forward arc.
They're in our forward arc.
Yeah.
So
And they make the same choice about you when they fire. So
Oh, they don't have to do that. That's the,
options.
that's okay.
It's okay. We're still hitting their
And-
forward arc, and our forward arc has full shields.
yeah.
Well, that's
So
me, I guess.
Well, that's you, that's them, and that's gunnery phase.
All right, Corinne, you choose your gun, and I'll choose.
So they will. I'm
They
gonna go
shoot
ahead
first.
and run
Oh, I
through
know.
their guns, because they do shoot first.
Well,
And
they
well,
get
they
resolved
they
first.
roll first.
Yeah, they get resolved first.
Yeah. Let's see. So they're going to fire at will again because they wish to disable and destroy your ship.
I wish they
Um,
wouldn't.
The heavy laser cannon misses badly.
Oh, that's great. We needed
They
that.
fire their fourth missile. Their fourth missile misses you because your ship is outfitted very well.
Hence the
Their
name.
particle
It's
beam
a missile, not a hittle.
Wow, what was that?
That was just bad.
Oh,
Their
you're bad.
light particle beam does hit you direct fire. 13 points of damage.
So 3
on
hole.
your forward shields. So 3 hull there.
All right.
Hey, thank you for the follow there, D-Stack4273. You have taken over the screen, and now you have faded, but we appreciate the follow. We love you so much. Mwah. Yeah, you
And
just got
so
blown
you
a kiss.
know, You're
Yeah.
you're now a biscuit because you follow us.
You're a
There we
biscuit.
You're a biscuit.
Biscuit. Get it? Rolls. Roll. Roll
Yep.
the roll. Biscuit the biscuit.
Best we had.
Got it.
Oh, I
We
never
thought
noticed
biscuits was
that.
cute. Yeah, that's why they're
Yeah.
biscuits.
Yeah,
We-
that's why we're
What are
biscuits.
biscuits?
Oh yeah, it was
because we're
before
rolls.
you. It was before you were a staff person. We had a whole conversation one day.
That I was not
Right
part
in
of,
our
by the way.
brains.
I was not
English
part
people,
of.
Though, so biscuits are crackers too.
They're
Yeah.
cookies. They're
They're
cookies in
they're
Canada.
rolls,
Now we're
they're
cookie the
candy.
cookie, roll the roll, biscuit the biscuit, cracker the cracker.
So they fire all 4 of their major weapons at you, and they
Enough
only
free damage.
manage to hit with the light particle beam, which is mostly diffused by your shields.
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't want to, call down hubris upon me, but haha.
Oh wait, they have a penalty for this
Oh yeah, they have a
round.
-2 still.
So
probably
they
don't.
actually don't hit you. You can have your 3 whole points and your shield points back.
Oh.
That's why
wow.
They're-
Haha.
That's why last round we turned on the radio and I just screamed at them in bear.
You just screamed at them in bear, and they got confused and a little bit scared.
They're like,
I feel
Now
like,
it's your turn to shoot back.
but I feel like there was
They
a part.
might have just peed a little.
Yeah.
Like
Waz was probably like, "Hold on, all engines back full."
So here's the question: do we want Corinne to use it so we've got a better chance of just one person actually hitting, or do I get to use the computer since I'm gonna be so shitty anyway?
That might not be a bad idea.
So that we might have a
'Cause
chance of.
I would also
both
say
hitting.
that.
I would
light
say
supports-
Corinne should
Yeah.
use our forward gun with the computer, and you should
Okay.
fire a missile.
I'll shoot a missile. It's
Yeah.
fine with me.
Mm.
All right, so we
Is
are
the,
firing at will. Oh, I mistakenly turned tech into techie. I turned tech into techie. Let me
What do you-
fix it.
what are you doing? What?
We are not firing at will because you guys aren't firing.
No, yeah,
multiple
we don't
guns.
need
You
to
guys don't
fire
have to
well.
fire more than one weapon each, because we only have
No,
2
but-
weapons to fire.
It mistakenly, when I added myself, I somehow got rid of your eye, so it's like no character was found for tech, and it was freaking out.
Oh,
it was like-
okay. Gotcha.
Like which gunner? Oh geez.
Okay, so I'm going to use the light particle beam.
Mm-hmm.
With
So,
yes,
computer.
techie.
Fire at will,
with-
no.
no.
Use
and
computer.
No, you are using the computer.
I
I'm
am.
not correct.
He's not.
I'm talking to
Yeah.
myself.
We're talking to ourselves.
Oh.
Hey, I got a
oh.
19.
So,
Nice.
Corinne used. Oh, you know
Just-
what? I
She got
never
an
rolled
18.
for evade. They got really
Ooh.
crazy. She used the computer, so she got an 18. That's a hit.
Oof.
18 points.
Oh, that's a lot of damage. Oh, we love all this damage we're giving.
I
them.
would tell you to roll me a D100, and Wojtek, I would tell you to roll me a D100.
But, they
But with
probably
those
won't.
two shots, you disable the ship completely. And as you
Yeah,
know, for
please.
Aslanti starships, when they get disabled, they auto
blow up.
destruct.
Yeah.
Nice.
You see this big fireball exploding out in space or imploding out in space, and you are free to move about the cabin.
Good.
Over the
As you-
Scary
as you
now.
Take
Over-
yourselves away from the moon.
Over the radio, I announced to the prison moon, Aslanti ship down, you guys are free to riot. I say again, Aslanti ship down, you are free to riot.
Right? We should just be shooting our last missiles from really far away at the moon, and then
Your
they'll
last
hit
missile.
someday.
We're gonna piss on the moon. Is what's gonna happen.
Whoa, you can't just pee on the moon? What did I do?
Oh, we
Yeah,
sure
he does- he
tried.
does.
It's that low gravity. It's very difficult to pee on the moon.
And it turns right into ice. It's
Stop.
Hopefully, someone
Radioactive
refer-
pea ice.
realizes what I was referencing.
My turn
So,
order didn't close, sir.
Yeah, I haven't taken
Okay.
off. Let me turn off combat. There you go.
I guess I'll keep it as it is.
I have turned off combat. All right.
Woo.
So you guys have an opportunity to rest as you're traveling back to Outpost Z. Perhaps you're traveling back to Outpost Z. Where are you navigating to? Or astrogating to, as it would be.
I mean, I think
You
it would
have-
be embarrassing to go to Outpost Z with nothing to show. for it.
Yeah.
Well, you rescued the person you wanted. You
Yeah,
have
but
some
we-
contacts there.
We kinda
One of them
promised
has
that.
one of the your main contact at Outpost Z has a starship workshop where you guys outfitted the Kodiak while you were there last time.
Mhm.
And you think that it might be time to add some more upgrades to the Kodiak.
Ooh.
Because
Well, then we
it's
obviously
gonna
go there.
level up as you level up.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
we leveled
All
up?
levels.
What?
Sadly, as you return to Outpost Z,
It's destroyed.
you meet with Talmrin,
Oh.
who is visibly disappointed that you were unable to rescue any of her comrades, but states, "I understand the Aslanti are not to be trifled with. You
Oh,
are
we
probably
trifled.
lucky to have escaped with your lives as it is."
Oh yeah. Oh, we trifled.
Oh yeah, it was pretty touch and go there. I mean, we basically called the entire prison complex down on our heads. So, we can always try going back later and maybe actually have a better plan. But this time it really didn't work out.
I lie. I lie really good to him. I say, well, Mongrel tried to get your friends out, but we barely got him out when he failed.
Mongrel isn't even around to act that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's. I mean, you guys rest up. You all managed to get to your full hit points and stamina on the way back.
Nice. I rolled
But,
20 on my bluff.
Yeah, she appreciates the scope of the endeavor as it would have been anyway, and does not hold any malice towards you for not succeeding. But Hashashir is feeling much better. He looks visibly well again as you return, and he invites you to stay at his Starship Repair Center, Starship Upgrade Center. He's got some sleep chambers that you can stay in. He's got a small kitchen, a small entertainment suite in the living area. In fact, you Sedona speaks with you all on the way back and says, "Yeah, wherever we're going, we shouldn't stay there very long. Uh, there's no true safe haven for you now as long as you remain in Aslanti space. Um, but we'll get more into that as you guys dock at Hashir's space station. He's got a little area set up already. As you can see, he greets you here at the space station. You notice that there is this sort of dock area with a force field that comes up and some magnetic clamps that hold your ship against the workspace there in the space dock. Let me read you a quick blocks text. You have a bit of a view from the recessed repair bay through its open southern wall. It's blocked by a few starships docked outside. You note 10-foot high catwalk running along the northern edge of the bay between a set of steep stairs and an airlock door. A large power generator stands in the western wall, as well as a control booth to the east with massive robotic tools hanging under it. So you've got this large set of tools over here that can be used to reach most of the repair bay and do stuff outside the force field as well. And you guys, he invites you in and asks you to please make yourselves at home in my place. There are living facilities, a dining area, just through the airlock.
Well, thanks.
Excuse me, I'm sorry to keep yawning, guys.
That sounds nice.
Is this
You
the
know,
airlock behind him, or?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm just going to open the airlock doors, and as you utilize the airlock, you find that it takes about it takes about 24 seconds for the doors to cycle each way, but you guys can get through together. Sedona accompanies you. She is feeling much better herself. As she takes some time to rest and recuperate. She's no longer moving slowly. You get up into this hallway here. You find, oops, I'm trying to move the wrong token. Not a big deal. Up here, so as I said, the airlock takes 4 rounds to cycle the doors. So 4 rounds to cycle the outer doors. So they open, they close 4 rounds to adjust the
Keep
back.
that in mind,
adjust the
guys.
air.
He's saying he's keep making us remember how many rounds it takes to have. He's not doing that just for fun fact.
I
think,
pull an Aeon stone out of a set of this trooper armor we got, and I send it orbiting above Techie's head.
which one is that?
The one that lets them not need to breathe.
Oh, thanks.
Which one is that?
We have in the loot, we have the AG trooper battle dress. It has clear spindle Aeon stone. I believe that's the one for not breathing.
Okay. Looks like that's probably the right one then.
I'm clicking to make sure it's not the food and drink one.
I thought those were one and the same.
No.
No, they're different.
You-
Anyhow,
I mean, if this wants to open.
as you enter the front walkway, you see it's kind of an entrance chamber with a door exiting.
Nope, this one's food and water.
Yeah.
Never mind.
It's the thought that counts.
I'm the only one with a no breathy.
So you note a relaxation suite over here to the east, a row of 4 glass-fronted pods rest along the west along the western wall of a sterile room. Hanging over the pods are several robotic arms housing a smorgasbord of grooming and surgical tools tailored to meet the needs of myriad species. A computer workstation stands along the northeastern corner. What appears to be a wheeled couch can be pulled out of an alcove to the southeastern corner down here. And you've got the large door that exits into the simple entrance alcove. Um, A3, where Waz was just at, is a comfortable kitchen, a couple of booths offering a place to lounge, enjoy simple food and drinks, which are provided by a food synthesizer along the eastern wall. Additionally, there is a door that separates the kitchen from the control room. We'll just get rid of that. And the other one's down the way. And so you guys kind of have run of the place as Hashir offers to upgrade your starship and allow you to stay at his place for thanks in helping him heal and getting rid of those pests and whatnot while you were here earlier. Sedona uses this time to rest and speak with you about what is to come. Shortly after everyone's settled in, she gets you all together. Friends, I can't thank you enough for what you did for me. Flying all the way into Aslanti space, breaking into a highly secured prison moon, and God knows what else just to rescue this old shell. I am humbled, but our tasks are not complete. She brushes a strand of hair from her eyes. Surely by now you have learned of the existence of an artifact called the Rune Drive. I had a chance to examine the device up close for a short time, and I was able to sense only an inkling of its power. Should the Aslanti Star Empire gain full control over this technology and learn how to travel vast interstellar distances without the use of drift engines, then all systems everywhere will fall under their shadow. We must do whatever it takes to retrieve or destroy the Rune Drive. Are you with me?
Yeah.
Do we know what people created a rune drive?
Well, yeah, it was created by the Aslanti, and unfortunately, my memory banks have suffered due to the harsh treatment I received after I was brought from Gulta, or after I was brought from Nakandas to Gulta. I was taken to another site, something called Orelos, or something like that.
What can we do to know what Orlos is, or where
Culture?
It is? Culture.
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm
culture
asking.
check.
We will. You can. We can do some things to figure out where Orelos is. What do they say about
Can I Google
that?
it?
I mean, obviously you want to space Google it, right?
Yeah.
So Google it. You got
I
us
have
to Google.
accessed the interwebs, the space internet, on my
So,
space computer.
Well, Sedona lets you know that she is not familiar with it. However, she does remember that Zolan Ulavestra tortured and interrogated her to determine what she discovered in her studies of the Rune Drive. And she believes that the apparatus is being kept at this unknown site, this Aurelios. Perhaps if you ask around Outpost Z, you can find out more.
Isn't that where my girlfriend is?
Yeah, the
Outpost
red
Z,
whatever.
yes.
Yeah, the
Yeah, look-
floating.
Half
Yep.
red.
Half red, the
Yeah.
the
Squid thing.
squid thing. Why can't I remember what they're called? I always have trouble. Even though I have a player that plays one.
Oh.
Well, clearly it's not that.
Well, clearly it's not. She's not an important NPC. Can't remember what she is.
She's a vendor.
Yeah, not exactly the most important part of this game was half red.
So you find that you guys are going to be hanging out here with Sedona and Hashir for a number of days as they make the upgrades to your starship and repair the hull damage that you've taken
Wow.
and everything else.
Still all that
so-
damage.
Mostly all Wojtek's gonna do is like he's gonna get one nice day in that like one of the groomers.
No,
puts
you're
his
not.
tongue
You're
in
too
the hair
fat.
and gross.
Unfortunately,
You're too fat.
Wojtek doesn't fit in the pods. The
Oh,
pods only
He's
fit
gonna
medium
fit himself
creatures.
into it.
He can
He's
squeeze.
gonna squeeze.
He's gonna squeeze. He's gonna try and squeeze. in.
Enjoyable.
He
Well, fine,
he
if you
comes out
can't-
completely bald.
Fine, if he
Aw.
can't, he's literally gonna mostly spend his time curled up on the catwalk, sleeping and
Well,
resting and
the
watching.
couch, the rollout couch will actually support Wojtek.
Well, only
he
if the
can-
couch is coming all the way out there.
Not
He
the
gets to
hang
rollout
out while the
couch
ship is getting
supporting
worked
a
on.
bear.
You're gonna hang out in the space dock itself.
Yeah, on the catwalk as long as I'm not in the way.
Sure.
My ship,
Okay.
I want to watch it get work done.
And it's gonna be the bear walk.
He's like a middle-aged white dad who thinks he knows everything when the mechanic is working on his own car. He's got to watch him working on his ship and make sure he doesn't F anything up.
Oh, is that the?
Don't make Wojtek my dad.
What's that down there? That's the transmission, right? No,
Britain's
sir. This
dad
was
is
a
the kind of
laser
dad
cannon.
Who like will hover over like the internet guy and talk to him and like
It's
ask
the
him
worst.
questions. And I'm
It
like,
is
"Steve,
the worst. Just
Oy.
leave him alone. Let him do his job.
I'm like, this 22-year-old doesn't care about what it was like working for AT&T for a jillion years.
But why not? He should.
Nah, he's just working for Metronet doing fiber, which
Hmm.
Britain's dad doesn't even know anything about. So it's like,
Yeah, my dad that's my dad. That's my dad. So one
Go
thing
ahead.
that I've wanted to do, but I don't really know if I can do it here. We have the data jack. I wanted to get that as an augment.
Okay.
Is that something I can do here? Because we have it.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah,
don't
you
have
can
it in
get-
my head.
Yeah. It turns out that the little relaxation suite doubles as a medical lab.
Man,
so
good
you
for all
could get
you
the work
kids.
done there.
Nice.
Sweet. I can get work
the-
done too. Nice.
Typical
You could get work
organics
done
using
too.
relaxation suites.
man, why didn't you make a big point about how I shouldn't be a large character in this game except for medium? I wish
I
you had
believe I
done
did.
something to warn me.
Golly, if only.
I don't think it came up.
Let's see.
That's all
I'm
right.
pretty
I
sure
think
it
it's
came
fun
up
and
a
silly.
lot, sir.
Yeah, and my argument was, but bear.
But I want to be a
But
bear.
bear.
And in the end, you guys were like, yeah, I mean,
But
make it
bear.
fun.
If
He's
you wanna be a bear,
very
be a bear.
persuasive.
So
okay.
the rejuvenation pods do slide open with a touch on an exterior sensor pad. You just touch a little thing and it slides open. And a medium creature can rest on an upholstered cushion. If you rest in the pod for a minimum of 6 hours, you awake refreshed, completely groomed, and with the benefits of a detect affliction and remove lesser condition if needed cast upon you.
Are these relaxation
see.
suites being paid, compensated for their work?
Are they being compensated for their work?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh, okay, good.
However, you are not required to pay them. Hashir offers them as part of your stay. So he
Okay.
takes care of them, maintains them, everything like that. However, for 450 credits, a user can receive an infusion of any common serum of enhancement.
That's like
which-
the ability boosts, right?
yeah, there's the list of enhancements that can be used. So you get the benefit of one of those. It is completed while you sleep for that 6 hours. The serums remain dormant in your body until you desire to activate them as a standard action, at which point it will last for the normal 1 hour.
That's pretty neat.
Only one serum can be infused in a single creature per 24 hours, and if it is not used after that period, it dissipates harmlessly into the bloodstream.
Oh, okay.
Again, the couch can be pulled out from the alcove and can seat 2 medium creatures or 1 large creature.
Guys, have I
Additionally, it can serve
mentioned
as a
this couch
bed.
yet? It's a good couch.
Man,
It's
he
already
wants you on
been
that couch
stolen by a
so
bear.
bad, dude.
I had this couch back when I was in college, and it stuck with me till now.
That's what our couch is right now from Corinne's dorm. And when we move, the thing I'm looking forward to is it sitting in the back of the pickup truck and airing out because our cat has ruined one corner of it no matter how much I try to clean it.
Oh.
So we are going to buy a new couch for our new house, and this is not going in the living room.
When I was early in my naval career, I was living with a bunch of guys, and we got this lovely seafoam green sofa from Goodwill. We
That's
paid
where
20
our
bucks
chairs
for
came
it.
from.
We used it for, my wife and I used it for 4 years, and then when we got transferred, we took it back and returned it to Goodwill.
Oh.
Yeah, like I have 2 armchairs that are really garbage.
It's the circle of life.
And
It
we
really
got
was.
them because there's 2 kinds of Goodwill in Illinois. There's the closer you get to Chicago, the better the stuff there is, and the cheaper it is because
Yeah.
they get so much stuff.
so
So
much
like the
donations,
ones near
yeah.
my college in Corinne's college were closer to the city than the one that's close to us now. So like I got 2 armchairs for like $1.50 a piece because they just had so much furniture. We still have those
Okay.
too.
So.
So I assume you guys probably want to try and find out about Aurelos. Aurelos? Aurelos.
Aurelos? Oral? Hmm.
Yeah, it's a weird name. I don't know how the writer
I
pronounces
would go
it.
with Aurelos.
Mhm.
Oreos. I
The
love
Oreos.
Oreos.
Yeah, exactly. Aurelos.
Unfortunately, you're unable to find any information on the local infosphere
Ah.
or from any of your contacts here at Outpost Z. They just don't know anything about it. It must be a very secretive location. So there's that. Hashir spends much of his time away from the station collecting goods in order to accomplish the upgrades to your ship. And it turns out that getting supplies at Outpost Z can sometimes take a while. So likely you're growing kind of restless after waiting around for a week or so. But on one of his normal expeditions into the station, you get a text-only message back from Heshir saying that he's going to need a few more days to get the needed part from a particular merchant, and that you should try to relax and enjoy the entertainment if you can.
All right. So in the first 7 days before we get that text-only message, were we able to sell and buy gear? Like, do merchants come here?
Yeah, you guys can sell and buy gear. What did they say about this place in the last book? I think you can find anything of item level 3.
That's what I'm looking at.
lower. And I think the special items that the Outpost Z denizens have. Let's see, Outpost Z. Just verify it's level 3. Enough of you know as Lantia that you can get around those differences, and you've already added your DNA to Outpost Z's sensors, so that's not a problem.
Someone's sneaking in here to
Yeah,
steal
the
my
door
ship.
comes sneaking in. Oh, let's see. I know it says somewhere what gear is allowed. You know what? I'm gonna stop looking. I don't want to stop looking at the Roll20 stuff, but I'm pretty sure I know where to find it in the actual module.
What is the name of that trident that I found in book 1? Like White
Fire Trident.
The
White Fire.
Ring.
That'll be much easier to find now.
So, do you guys see what TV channel's coming back for some reason?
Is it,
What?
is it
What's
G4?
that?
It totally
Oh
is.
yeah.
I'm like, Corinne, guess what channel's coming back? She's like, I don't know what. I'm like, the channel that squandered all of its time on infomercials and then showed cops for 20 hours a day and then 2 other shows for the other 4 hours a day. She's like, I don't know. I'm like, it had 3 shows. One of them was Ninja Warrior. The other 2
All
were
right. You can
X-Play and
get
Attack. Get out.
you can pick up any item level 3 or lower item. It says Starfinder core rulebook, but I'll allow the armory as well. You based on your previous relationship with certain vendors, you manage to get the items for the listed price in the core rulebook, as opposed to the 10% upcharge that most pack worlders would be charged.
How much is the Whitefire Trident worth?
How much is the Whitefire Trident worth? What can you get for it, in other words? Find it real quick.
I mean, it's an illuminating, ominous pike. Yeah, it's not even a trident. It's like literally a
It's a
tactical
it's
pike.
a
Yeah.
pike. Yeah. It looks like a trident. So
Took me a while to find out what this even was.
it is a tactical pike with the illuminating and ominous weapon fusion. So
And the bonus of being perfectly balanced and standing up like a broom.
yeah,
As all things should be.
Yeah,
tactical pike is
cheap.
has a price of 475 credits.
Yep. 332.
And then each of the fusions weapon fusions. So we've got the illuminating and ominous. The illuminating fusion is usually pretty cheap because that's something you can get early on. The illuminating fusion prices. Oh, that's right. Prices for fusions are based on the weapons they're put on. Weapon fusions. You can install and transfer weapon fusions. Price. The price of weapon fusions depends on the weapons. But it doesn't tell me. Let's see, you can install a fusion into a grenade. That's not what I want. Does this thing have a chart somewhere? I don't remember. A fusion seals cost. We're not talking about fusion seals.
All right. Weapon item level 1. A fusion price is 120.
All right. I didn't think it was much. And that's a fusion level 1.
Yep.
And then the ominous is a level 1 as well. The tactical pike must be like a level 2 or something.
It must be. So 120 and 332 is 452. Did I get that right?
Tactical pike is level 2. Let's see.
So does it cost 360 per fusion to put on instead of 120? Because that'd be great.
Where was the price? Yeah, that would be good. Hey, Marcia, if you want to go take a quick break, you want to go off camera for a few minutes, go ahead. I mean, it looks like we're shopping and figuring out rules.
Yeah, guys. Rule finder in space.
Let's see. I want to find this fusions thing again.
I Googled it and I came up with weapon fusions under equipment. And then it says Each weapon fusion has an item level, and fusion can't be placed on a weapon lower than that. Once attached to a weapon fusion uses the weapon's item level for any fusion-based effects. The price of a weapon fusion depends on the item level of the weapon on which it's being installed. Installing a fusion into a 7th level weapon costs more than applying the same fusion into a 6th level. For example, you can install a fusion into a grenade, a piece of ammunition, blah, blah, blah. It costs half that. And then it just tells you the weapon's item level 1, fusion price 120, weapon item level 2, 360, so on and so on.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind something. I used to watch him.
Yeah, so it says the price is based on the weapon, but I can't find where it shows me the price per level. Oh, there it is, down at the very bottom. Weapon fusion prices. Weapons item level fusion price. So I would say, yeah, both of those installed on a level 2 weapon would be 360 a piece, which would make the weapon, what is that, 360 twice times 470 plus 475?
Mm-hmm.
So 475 plus 360 plus 360 makes it 1195 or 119 credits to you for
What?
selling it.
Oh, you don't
120?
get half in this, do you?
No, you get 10%.
That's dumb. Selling
That's-
items is
it's-
worthless. Might as well throw it away.
Yeah.
You'd never be able to sell stuff to afford things.
Yeah, exactly. That's why most of the time when you get stuff like that, you strip the batteries and use them for bombs for the Technomancer. You might be able to trade it to the Paralith for something. You go find the Paralith and do a trade.
I'm trying to get a personal upgrade, which is 1400 price.
Yeah, it would have been great if you guys had brought back some of those people. You would have gotten 1,000 credits for each one you saved.
Well,
If you had actually taken over the other ship and gotten a whole bunch of UPBs that you could have used to purchase things, but you didn't. You guys did things weird, and it hurt you on the item things.
yep. Sounds
We've got
about
some
right.
Time. You definitely work at making some stuff. Let me think.
Doing things weird sounds like us. Can't wait to cut my hair off.
So do it.
I
When's
can
that
now.
wedding at now?
I can. The wedding is now not until 2021, so I can finally cut my hair.
Hey.
Oh, yay!
I have so much fucking hair. It's hair. Look at all this.
Got hair everywhere.
I do. I'm like cousin it. Just too much hair. I'm gonna cut it all off, but the problem is I can't I feel uncomfortable going into like a salon or a hair cuttery because I'd have to be in there for a really long time. It's not like, Bevan, he goes in and gets a haircut in 20 minutes. For me, it's like hours. And so I
Not
don't
if they're
know.
not doing a major styling, though.
True, if I just have them hack it off.
You turn it to a ponytail, they clip it off, and
Yeah.
then they style what's left, and they give you a clip so that it's nice and neat.
Yeah. See, I have the problem where they always have to thin it out because my
Yeah.
hair is so heavy that it's actually giving me like headaches now.
You should get your hair cut.
Yeah. I'm gonna.
I would call up some places and see what
Yeah.
they're doing as far
Yeah.
as their protections and whatnot.
So
I know my mother was down here, or my grandmother was down here, and the place she usually goes to, she went to her stylist, and they there was one other person in there at a time,
Yeah.
and they were completely separated by the length of the room, like 12, 15 feet, and the stylist wore her mask the whole time. Obviously, if you're having your hair done, having those bands around your head and behind your ears isn't useful. So
Yeah. Well, and that's why it kind of, I don't really go anywhere without a mask now, and the fact that I would potentially be unmasking, remasking myself for like over an hour or maybe 45 minutes Maybe
Without a lot of people there, I mean, it's
it
a
depends
very
on how busy
minimized
it
risk.
is. But I might have Bevan's sibling cut it for me. They've cut some hair, so we'll see. I just need to get rid of it.
How many suits of that AG battle dress did we actually get? Because I know we looted the entire room where we found Sedona.
Well, you got the 2 in Sedona's room,
So we have
plus
2.
whatever the plus what the warden was wearing. The rest of the stuff you guys left and dropped as you ran.
Well, we had to.
I want to say D Stack says the cost of items as the level and fanciness increases is bananas, and selling things brings in almost no credits. Yeah,
it's one of the worst things about Starfinder D-Stack is the economy.
Yeah, the economy is. This is why when it first came out, I was super excited, and then the economy rules came out. I was just thrown completely for a loop. This is the first time I've actually played Starfinder, despite owning all the day one books and stuff. All right, so we have 2 sets of that.
It's a lot better to find stuff.
Yeah.
That you can use.
Well, I'm selling stuff because I want that armor
and
bad.
I know a lot of the later adventure paths pretty much after this one, there's a lot of character rewards that take care of that economy craziness. And unfortunately, you guys have missed a lot of the rewards in this one, which is really driving problems.
because we were weird.
Yeah, you guys played weird, and I didn't really have a good way of helping you out. I'm trying to do that somewhat.
Do we want me to have a better ability to not breathe air?
Well, I was just worried we were walking into an airlock.
Yeah.
And they were going to suck all the air out of it and start killing us.
Well, there's what you notice and what you're told by Hashir while he's working there is sometimes items have to be removed from the starship, and so when that happens, they have to lower the force field in the repair bay. So they make sure that there's no living creatures inside the repair bay when they do that, and so Wojtek will be asked to leave while they're bringing down the force field. So that
you have heavy or light armor, Corinne?
I'm pretty sure I have light.
Do you want a set of jump jets?
Jump jets might be fun. Can I put them on my armor?
Yep, that's what they do if you have a
slot.
armor slot. Yeah.
I think I do. Hold on.
Do we know the party split at all, or?
No, I'm trying to figure that out now.
No, we're still figuring that. I didn't know what was going on. Look.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
And also, Phil, have you heard anything about railed weapons? Because I am looking up weapon accessories, and it's like, oh, it fits a railed weapon, and I've never seen anything
that's
about
from
rails.
the armory. I don't think we have armory on here, so you know what I can do is I can look at archives of Nethys, because that's really a good place to look at things.
Because that's where I'm not seeing railed weapons.
Yes, I have one upgrade slot on my.
Well, it's got jump jets now.
Oh.
Okay.
Nice.
How many?
What do jump jets do?
They let you fly 30 feet as a move action, but you have to land on ground, or you fall. It's a jetpack.
Nice.
They let you jump 30 feet. 30 feet up, 30 feet horizontal. No need for checks anymore. Just, I think they do have
As
limits.
a move action, right?
Yeah, they have charges though.
Yeah.
And then you have to refuel them.
Okay.
I think weapon accessories. So the rail. Some weapons have rails.
All right, so Bevan, we're gonna have to put that level 4 Aeon Stone back in this tri-laser if we plan on
Yeah, I
having
heard.
anyone use it.
That's okay.
Because you
I
can only
wasn't-
use that ability to do the extra damage once per level of the Aeon Stone. So that's
So,
the
yeah,
only
exactly.
Aeon Stone we have that's higher than level 2.
Yeah, go for it. I don't care. Take it. It's yours.
We do have 5 clear spindle Aeon Stones. Those are the ones that don't require you to eat and drink. We can sell them for 24 and a half credits each, or we can use them.
I mean, I like eating and drinking.
I don't need to already.
Well, it's
so.
not that you don't have you don't.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
it makes it so that you don't have to.
yeah, but it's kind of like, you need to feel pain. Not feeling pain is a bigger weakness than feeling.
All right, Marcia.
If I don't hunger,
it says under weapon type for weapon accessories, railed weapons are long arms, heavy weapons, and sniper weapons.
Nice.
All of which have rails along or near the weapon's barrel that allow you to easily add accessories to the weapon. A railed weapon has 4 rails to which accessories can be added, one on top, one on the bottom, and one on either side. Only one accessory can be added to each rail. Some accessories must be attached to a specific rail, such as the top or bottom, as detailed in the accessories description. So basically, you can add, for a long arm, you can add up to 4 accessories.
Nice.
Unless the accessory says it takes more than 1 rail, I assume.
Yeah. But even then, I don't see much of that. But yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause
So that's how your accessories work, to get you like a scope or a grenade launcher or things like that.
Because what I'm looking at is a fancy little site that gets rid of some negatives from cover and like any negative stay seats. Or what was it?
Yeah, a lot of the times you have to take like a movement action to sight things in or take aim or whatever to get that bonus.
Oh wait, I wouldn't have read
Just
that yet.
just read through it and make sure that that's
Here's
not an
one.
issue.
Sight can't be added to a weapon with a scope. As a move action, you could aid through the sight. To be done as part of the same move action as is required to aim a weapon with a sniper weapon. Alright. That's not terrible though, still. If I get 1,000 credits. Unless there's something fancier, but I don't think there is.
Are you keeping this lesser shadow staff?
Me?
Yep.
Yeah. It's yours. I thought I gave it
The-
away.
Yeah, the
Oh,
parallel.
that's gone. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's still listed in the party loot, which is what I'm working out
No,
of
because
here.
we took 2. I kept 1 and 1 is in the loop.
Oh,
So there
okay.
is another one in the loop.
Yeah. So you could get rid of that as well.
Well, I gotta find it now. Lesser shadow staff. Oh my goodness. Let's see
All
here.
right, I just made a roll-to-roll based purchase. Not with
Ooh.
roll-to-roll money, but I made a purchase.
Ooh.
What'd you purchase?
I got a Pugmire PDF and a physical copy, and then an adventure path. One of the 2 that was suggested by Maddie Docs and OPP. So we're gonna be.
What kind of
good
weapon
boys and
is
girl one of these days?
A
you guys.
shadow staff.
That's an interesting thing.
Gosh, I got so many folders. I just have to find.
How much
where
is
I
a
put
shadow
it.
staff worth? Fill it because it's not pulling up anywhere for me.
Not showing it anywhere.
No.
Ooh. The Thunderstrike Pulse gauntlets seemed cool.
Oh, maybe I found it. I sold those.
Yeah, okay. I just thought they were a cool item.
Oh, thanks. They linked me to the book that they're in. Thanks, bro.
Mhm.
Yeah, that link
There we
isn't
go.
real.
There
Those
we
links
go.
aren't real helpful. Is shadow staff 1 word or 2?
It is 1 word. I found them. The price is 500,
Got
so
it.
we get a big old 50
Yeah.
credits for it, guys.
Big old 50. Yeah, good link there. Archives of Nethys.
Yeah. I'm gonna let everybody else figure out this other smaller stuff. I sold the big stuff,
Yep.
so
Corinne, it might be helpful for you to get a bipod.
What's a bipod?
Well, it's like a tripod, but only 2.
No, it,
But
you
only
flip-
2 legs.
You flip
But
it
it
out
allows
so
you to
can-
stabilize a weapon.
and
So, like, if you're behind chest high cover, or if you're
Or like you're on Wojtek's shoulder, you can set the bipod on his head.
hey, that's if you let us. You just have to buy me a pair of earplugs.
basically,
Or
if
excuse
you-
me, oral dampeners.
You can extend or collapse a bipod as a move action. So if you have it extended,
Mhm.
you can treat, especially if you get the heavy one, Reduce your total penalty to attacks, full attacks by 2. So you only take -2 to both shots.
Oh, I
Unless
mean,
it's a heavy weapon. Then
it would also that would actually make me only -1 to full attacks because I.
All right,
as long as
guys.
I'm attacking the same person.
There's 5 of us, so from what I sold, we all get a big ol' 200 credits with 86 left over.
Shut up.
Yep.
Your math.
Oh,
Yeah, dude, it's bad.
That's
it's
Look,
bad.
The fact that I have more than 0 credits right now.
Well, there's
What was
80. There's still stuff in the thing that I just don't want to go through and find prices for. X-ray serum, a tier 1 sedative.
280 something.
200. Period. I put the 86 because we got 1,086. There's 5 of us. I just put 86 in the party treasure
Oh.
because like I don't want to split that. It's just.
Yeah, the 8 personal comm units, you can pretty much throw those away because those are less than a credit a piece when you sell them.
What how much was the was white fire worth again? Would be like 119 credits, you said?
Yeah, you can get 120 from it. How about that?
Oh my god, I have 320 credits, guys. I'm rich.
I'll round it up for you.
Damn, I was really hoping to get something fancy too. Tragic.
We're not gonna get anything fancy.
No. Unless
mean,
you
we
guys wanna
do-
give me money.
We do have the level 4 Aeon Stone, the tactical tri-laser we could sell, and I could still sell Inevitable Downfall.
Yeah, it's possibilities. So what are you guys doing during the nighttime hours? You guys all kind of resting in the relaxation suite?
I am.
I think Techie would be hanging out with Wojtek, wherever he is.
Mm-hmm.
You sleeping out in the repair bay there, Wojtek?
Yeah, the closest thing we have to Under the Stars.
Oh my god, the tactical tri-laser's worth a lot though.
Oh shit.
3,200? Oof.
3,200.
All the
Yeah.
more reason to that Mongrel actually use it.
Ugh.
Especially
mean,
now that he
is he
knows how
gonna-
to play his character.
Is he gonna be dead next week though?
God, I mean, we keep joking, but there's a significant chance of it.
I mean,
Oh,
there's at
that's-
least a 2% chance.
That's wait.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like that.
That's why I'm like, maybe that's just
I wouldn't say it's significant, but
a
I
non.
mean,
It's a non-0% chance. That's significant to
yeah,
me.
Cody doesn't strike me as one of the people in a high risk, higher risk rate.
Their whole.
You know,
He has
he's not a
asthma.
smoker, is he?
He's got asthma, though.
Asthma.
He has asthma. Okay, so that's one. He's not significantly overweight. I wouldn't say he's obese.
No, I'm
Um,
closer to obese than you. I'm obese.
I feel ya.
Put that out.
But I say let's just relax and wait. Maybe he's just got something else.
Yeah.
We'll find out.
Maybe it's just a common cold that he's dealing
He
with.
got it jammed up his nose, so we'll find out.
You'll
That,
find
Look,
out.
I've had a sore throat for like 6 months, so
I mean, we would
Allergies.
get 520 to sell that Aeon Stone and that gun. Another 520. Woo! Woo!
Well,
Then
that's
we'd
a
all
good upgrade weapon.
get
Good upgrade
120
weapon.
more credits. Woo!
Oh.
I think it's worth it to keep the gun.
I think so
personally.
too.
Yeah, I think the gun seems way better.
right,
According
And get a
to
bipod.
according to this, we should have another iridescent spindle, which is the ones that at least one of those, because it's shown up in level or the first book and the second book's magic items for us.
Well, there was.
I
There
know
was
I got it
one-
from the armor from the lieutenant person in the first book.
Yeah.
So we've had to have gotten one somewhere in the second
and then
book.
there was an item in. Let's see. There was. Oh, not the Barzard. In the Royal Venture. In the. Not Sharu's data pad, but the other data pad, the ancient data pad, had a clear spindle Aeon Stone built into the data pad housing.
Yep, the clear spindle is
removing
a food and drink.
Yeah, but removing it will break it.
Yep.
It's permanently socketed and cannot be removed from the data pad without destroying the stone in the data pad. So you guys didn't get that one.
We're not using those. I
however,
sold the ones that we had.
that data pad should have been sold for 1,000 credits.
We did not sell that data pad.
Yeah, you did. Give the group 1,000 credits.
Okay, well, we all get another 200 credits.
Oh. I'll take that.
Because that was a special rare antiquity. And then you guys did get some other stuff with that Wi-Fi Trident that I know you sold and got credits for.
But did we actually sell it?
Did you actually sell it? Is it listed on your list? Probably not.
Whoever was keeping that list, quit keeping it
Cody?
last game.
It might have been me. I was really tired.
Yeah.
But I thought I was adding stuff in, but
Well, that was stuff from the Noble's bedchamber. That was from
We had to have
a
sold
long
that
time
then.
ago. I'm pretty sure you sold that stuff.
I know that we
Well, yeah,
didn't
I
sell the
wasn't-
data pad because Fog was keeping a hold of it for some reason. But I just took it
wasn't
away from him
keeping
and sold
track.
it.
I wasn't keeping track of stuff that people sold because I figured the person selling it was doing that. But I was keeping track of the
Sure.
things that we got, unless I forgot stuff last week. But
I did a good thing. I figured out how to turn my mother's office phone ringer off.
that's good.
The
Won't
phone
scare
call's
us
coming in,
this
and I
time.
can see the light blinking, but there's no sound. All right.
It's the way I like my phones with no damn sound.
Let's see. So, you guys sold some. You guys are just you're
The
financially
most
broke.
well, yeah.
Well, yeah, we didn't get thousands upon thousands of credits for saving people. We didn't
For
get
saving people.
get thousands of build units or
UPPs
whatever.
For
Yeah.
stealing from a ship.
Yep.
Yeah, for stealing a starship. You left them alone. So you guys are resting,
Mm-hmm.
and you know, Techie and Wojtek, all of a sudden, there is an extreme explosion in the docking bay.
And you both die.
Oh,
And well, I was concerned of where you were bunking, but I'm going to give you some chances. As the
Fucking mongrels like holding out on us. This motherfucker now has 748 credits.
which is enough to buy like nothing.
Yeah, but if I take it all and add it to mine.
Yeah.
So the first thing I'm going to need from you guys is so the explosion goes off. You're not harmed by the explosion. However, what it does do is it knocks out the controls for the force field that's holding in the pressure and atmosphere. So the first thing I need is a fortitude save from the both of you, as the room is as you are bombarded with
There's a hero point for Bevan.
immediate depressurization. Ooh.
Well, I guess
Wojtek.
Wojtek's dead.
Well, I got a
You're
7.
gonna
And then I
take some
re-rolled and
damage.
got a 4.
Yeah.
Oh, well, damage for
let's
me,
see.
I mean,
Wait, did they just both get sucked out of the space station?
No,
They're
bring it
40.
No, they
21.
haven't gotten sucked out yet. They're taking
Yeah.
some damage from
Oh, okay.
sudden depressurization,
Yeah,
which
sounds about right.
is a hazard, but I can't seem to find it in the. Let's see, hazards. Come on, give me the GM stuff.
Hazard.
Miscellaneous, core rulebook, starships, magic, game mastering, environment, atmospheres. Somewhere's got to talk to me about.
Hazard, attacks and damages. Chases, collisions, aquatic environments. These are not what we want. This is in vehicles.
Yeah, I'm looking for like traps. Here we go, traps. There's going to be some stuff in traps. I know there is.
If you don't find what you're
Isn't really
looking
so
for.
much a trap, but let's see. Should be some stuff in like example traps. Where are the example traps?
Magic and spells. Jeez.
a creature introduced to a vacuum immediately begins to suffocate and takes 1d6 bludgeoning damage per round. Because a vacuum has no effective temperature, blah blah blah. Is that what you're looking for?
Maybe.
Kind of, but it's. I think there should be more damage due to. You're right. You guys have to hold your breath, but I figure you probably have armor that you'll immediately activate
Mhm.
on your first turn that will help stop that. It's the immediate depressurization that I'm.
A decompressor occurs when a creature suddenly transitions from a pressurized environment to a vacuum. Such a creature takes 3d6 bludgeoning damage, no saving throw, in addition to any suffocation.
So you're going to
3d6
take
damage?
4d6. So because of that, you're going to take that 3d6 plus the automatic 1d6 because you automatically begin to suffocate, and then you would turn suits on.
Mhm.
Yep.
I'm fine.
All right, so
Wow,
we
that's
need
crazy.
we need 4d6 damage for each of you.
Yeah.
Of
Well,
course.
we're not rolling the damage, are we?
Oh, okay.
Well, it's still, he did great.
Oh.
I did
Greater
pretty
than
good
you did.
too. So.
And does that go straight to damage, or does that go to
Well, no,
stamina?
it starts at stamina.
Then whatever, man. I've still got 20 stamina points left.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are tough. You're tough little buggers. And then I need a reflex save from each of you as you attempt to grab the rail as
Believe it
you
or not, that's something
sucked.
I'm actually good at. That's
sucked
20.
from the room.
Dirty
All
20.
right, Voidtech, you
Ooh.
both managed to grab the rail. I wasn't going to make it extremely high, but Techie, you are ripped from him. Find the rest of this. All right, let's see. Blah, 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 blah. So as this explosion goes off, it echoes through the repair bay, briefly shaking the walls. Fire alarms begin to ping in all the chambers, and those of you who happen to be in a rejuvenation pod are awakened and alerted to the disaster by the computers. A brief blackout casts the space dock into darkness before dim emergency lights flicker along the floor and illuminate the rooms. There's a temporary drop in the force field, which puts out the fire. Luckily for those of you in the rooms, the airlock doors are always closed, and so the atmosphere remains in those rooms. Give me initiatives. Let's put this into initiative order.
What?
Oh, good.
Initiative.
While we're rolling initiative, the streamer here, I'm going to take a small bathroom break. I don't know if everyone needs one or just me.
Nope, I did while you were spending 8 hours selling stuff.
Oh damn.
What a dick.
Not being a dick, it's just, I'm just letting you know.
Dick.
Spend 8 hours selling stuff.
Well, as you want to take your turn real quick, you wake up to these
He's already gone.
blaring alarms,
He already
and you
left.
find out that there's been an issue in the space dock, an explosion.
He's already gone.
Oh, he's already gone. He was off his headset already. All right. Well, let's take just a few minutes until James gets back. If anyone needs to use the restroom, I'm going to do it myself. I will be right back, probably before James.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. If
James
I knew,
is
I
the
would've
one in
waited.
control of the screen, huh?
Yeah. So we're just
So-
gonna chill.
Yeah.
We just get to be here and chill, and we get to chat.
Yeah.
I just
chill,
ordered
chill,
the,
chat with the play, chat with
So
the
I
viewers.
ordered the PDF and the hardcover for Pugmire. So I was
Mhm.
looking through the PDF, and it's got very, very strong Pathfinder 3.5 or Pathfinder 1 vibes
Ooh.
to D&D 3.5, whereas like this is Pugmire to 5e. It's like there's so many things that it's like it's clearly because the open gaming license is used for Pugmire just like it was for Pathfinder.
Mhm.
So it's like it's not feats, it's this. It's not skills, it's this.
Oh,
It's like-
hello.
Hello?
She has no idea.
What?
Oh, goodbye.
We have some folks on camera.
That was
Oh.
funny.
Some of Phil's
From
family.
Phil's camera.
Oh, okay. I had the speaker view on, so I didn't.
No.
Wow, I go first? That's messed up.
Yep.
Yeah, well, since you were gone and Phil was waiting, he went to the bathroom too.
Oh, okay. Well, that's perfect.
And then some family members came in
Came
to the
in.
frame.
Yeah.
Aw, his kids?
His mother and a kid. So
This is like-
Yeah, my mother and daughter came looking for a calculator, but I am back now.
So am I.
So,
Once
we can go on
again,
with-
when your role-playing needs require you to be awake, Bevan, Monster.
I'd rather
0 sugar for no sugar crash. Tastes great.
I don't know if it's the sugar that I.
We're not sponsored by them yet, are
We're
we?
not sponsored.
No,
by
we are
Monster.
not. But I'm trying real hard, damn it.
We gotta wait.
I
I've got
worry
some
that
cold coffee.
if you drink so much Monster that you die, that would look bad. So
That
just
would
be
look
careful.
kind of bad.
Monster's gross, in my opinion.
Actually,
but-
Monster doesn't have enough chemicals in the like kill you thing because the B6 and B12 is not so high.
And you can only, utilize so much anyway. So it's like when people take like
Yeah, you
multiple
just piss the
5-hour
rest out.
energies. Yeah, they're like, I took 2 5-hour energies. That's a 10-hour energy. I'm like, no, it's just still a 5-hour energy. It's just
You got to take them one after the other, 5
Yeah.
hours
Then
apart.
you get the
Mhm.
10 out.
Yeah.
And that's completely safe and good for you.
Not really.
Probably not. Probably not. Yeah.
It
So
paid our bills for a year and a half when I worked at Basics. So overnights.
So,
Wow,
assuming that I was just in here chilling with my my broski Fog, who for some
Yeah.
reason has no name for me now, and Sedona.
This fuck's hope to not have any
I'm
name.
nameless.
The explosion happens, and then it's like in Firefly when Jane rips the blanket off a wall and shows all the guns, and then he just rolls over and goes back to sleep. That's what you do.
No, it's not. I figure I can probably catch Techie. Your big ass is just floating away.
No, we both grabbed on. We're fine.
I mean, we're not fine, but we're not floating out into space yet.
We're
It
fine.
had to be the two people that can't breathe in space.
Yeah, the two
Tragic.
people who also have claws. So we'll hold on just.
Well, we have another don't need to breathe thing. I just assumed it was on Mongrel since the people here didn't claim it.
That's fine. We'll be fine. I'm not worried.
Alright.
If I die, I'll make a gargantuan creature.
Remember, it takes 4 rounds for them to cycle. So, does that mean it is my turn, right?
It is your turn.
Okay. So does that mean that it takes 4 rounds for these to cycle, or can I go through them immediately, they close, and then it takes 4 rounds for these to cycle?
All right. So things are a little odd here. It takes 4 rounds for one side of the airlock doors to open, but they were all closed, so you can open the first ones immediately. You just got to go to the control panel and open them. They will open right away because the inside of the airlock is at the same pressure as the habitation area.
Hmm. Well, that's good at least.
Well, this
But it
is the
will take-
controls.
Yeah, the controls are near the door. These are the controls. These are the controls for the outside one.
Yep. I don't think there are any for the inside. I think they probably either just don't open because it's not pressurized.
Well, it's a drawing. It's an artist rendering.
Well, they suck.
There's controls on each side of the doors. So you get into there and you can actually start the cycle this round or next round after Fog is there with you as well.
I'm going to let Fog move in and start the cycle.
Okay.
He's better at computers than me anyway.
Beep boop boop. That's racist. No, it isn't. I am a computer.
It is racist.
It's still racist.
Well,
Well, it's
I mean, it's
speciest.
true, but it's racist.
It's bigoted, prejudice.
Prejudiced.
it's
There you
wrong
go.
to assume.
It is bad.
All right.
I'm not assuming. I know for a fact he's better
So,
at computers
You
than
just
me.
also happen to be correct.
If you are done, you can press next.
But I'm not done. I'm deciding if I want to use my swift action. So, no, I'm kidding.
Swift action do what?
Call my weapon to me.
All right, Techie.
Need
It's a free action to cry. Remember that.
Oh, you can
No.
cry all you want. I'm trying
But
to
can
think
you
how
cry in
long.
space? Well, the
You
tears
can.
just freeze.
Well, you're not in space. You're in a vacuum. There's no
Oh,
heat
okay.
or cold associated with the vacuum itself. Um, you still have your comm units.
Did the force field come back?
I'm looking to see if it tells me how long it takes.
Oh man.
It's temporarily drop. I'm gonna say you're in zero vacuum right now. Or you're in vacuum. You're not in zero G. You're just in vacuum. You as the as all of the atmosphere is ripped out of the area, ripped out of the space dock, and you're holding on to the bar. It you are now holding on to the backside of the bar, and you're hanging 10 feet in the air below the maintenance bay's floor.
It's a pretty big opening. It wouldn't take long for all that atmosphere to exit.
That's what I'm thinking. A few seconds, maybe.
Yeah.
And once it does,
And that's why it
exit,
was so painful.
Yep.
Yeah, and once it all exits,
Then you're just in zero G.
vacuum.
We're just in zero
Yeah.
G.
Yeah. So
So
you
it's
can let
not-
go. You won't. Well, no, you're not in zero G.
Okay.
There's still gravity from the space station.
Yes, but
That's
we're
still
not.
working. You're in
Yes,
zero
sir.
atmosphere.
Yes, but we're not being sucked out anymore because there is
Right.
nothing
You're
to
not. You
suck
don't
out.
have any force on you. There's no
Yeah.
air because there's no air.
Mhm.
But there's still gravity because that's based on
Yeah.
the station.
So, can I try moving somewhere, or can I not move right now?
Well, you're having a hard time breathing right now.
Okay.
But does your suit have your thing?
So you can activate your suit. I believe that's a standard action.
Okay, I'll do that. Sorry, my dog is.
And then
Hi.
he's giving you the attentions.
Yeah, she's doing something all right. Hi, puppy. She's trying to
Lola.
help.
She's
Here.
helping. She's helping. You can in fact move. You can climb back over the rail that you're holding on to get on footing up there. You can drop 10 feet to the floor.
Okay.
You hear
So
what sounds like machinery spinning up.
that's
Kind of
where
ominous.
it's coming from.
Yeah, to your right,
Big thing.
over in this general area.
Ugh. Stop licking my mouth.
Ooh,
Please.
gross.
It is very gross. She won't stop.
Beat her.
You need
Okay.
something yummy?
Just not on camera.
Oh God, what is going?
Just calm down.
We
So
would
I can
never
play
beat
this game.
animals.
So I can play this game. It's okay. She might have calmed down. Whatever she was doing. Okay. So I could, in theory, cycle up my suit and climb over this railing, but that would probably be all
Yes.
I could do.
You could move another. I mean, it's not so much to get over the railing. You could probably move the rest of your movement
You could
Okay.
also jump
if
jets.
you
What are
wanted
you
to go
talking about?
somewhere.
Ow.
Is there any sort of do I see any sort of controls or anything that could reactivate a force field or anything?
You know that the controls for the maintenance bay are contained in the control room over here.
Oh, okay.
But in order to get there, you have to go through the airlock and all the way around,
Okay.
or break the transparent aluminum glass. That the transparent
transparent what?
aluminum, the transparent aluminum that separates the control room from the maintenance bay.
Okay. Well, I probably won't be the one to do that because I need to breathe. So yeah, I'm going to start going in this way then. And I'm gonna assume Wojtek can do so. 5, 10. Can I get in here?
Nope.
No, these doors
Oh, it's
here
closed.
are closed
Yeah. Okay.
to protect the inner areas from the vacuum.
Okay, then I would wait here then, I think.
You see a blinking red light over top of them.
And I would go ahead.
Is there a transparent aluminum in the door? Like, can we see each other?
Yeah, there's kind of windows. You can see each other through the doors.
I just give her a
Like
thumbs
space
up.
doors.
And Techie would then turn around and see if she can't really help Wojtek physically.
No, I do have a helmet that I
Yeah.
can activate. Don't worry.
Okay.
Like, if it's not good armor, but it does have a helmet.
Okay.
Like, you get a
Mm.
helmet to go. So.
So I'm going to cheer Wojtek on because I really can't like physically help him, but I'm not. I also can't get inside, so that's my turn. Oh goodness.
All right.
Sorry, you can hit next.
Gotcha.
My
Follow.
thing unloaded itself.
All right. I'm going to run into here. And then if I can't hack from there, I will wireless hack. Whatever.
It turns out you begin initiating. I assume you begin initiating the cycle of the door, and you notice that this thing it's not operating at maximum ability.
Of course
You
it
could
isn't.
possibly tweak it and make it go twice as fast. You just have to give me an engineering check.
Engineering? Sure thing. Oh, God. Come on.
You
Not
have.
now.
Unfortunately, you grabbed the
have
wrong
it.
wires, and
You have it.
I do have a hero point that I'm going to use.
Gosh.
23.
you manage to you connect a couple of disconnect and reconnect a couple of wires, and it causes the valves to open further, and you can hear the pressure changing quicker, and you think it's probably only going to take 2 rounds to get that door open.
Good.
Let me see, I can add in here. You change your add custom.
What the hell is going on?
Good question.
Seems like an explosion out there. Techie almost blew away. Watched her little ass climb over that bar.
God damn it.
All right, Wojtek, you're also hanging from the railing, and it's bending, but it's
Oh.
not breaking.
Yeah. So
And you hear the activation of the machinery behind you coming to life.
So, can I just climb on up here?
Yeah.
Well, first I'll
Hmm.
Guardians of the Galaxy my helmet.
Yep.
And
You
then,
can breathe again.
oh, thank goodness! I say in my brain that didn't need to breathe anyway to speak. Well, my brain needed,
You didn't need the air to speak, but
But so we're on the catwalk. Can I do a perception check to see why the hell everything just exploded?
yeah, give me a perception check. That sounds good.
16.
16. You can see that over in this area by the reactor or whatever they call it. What do they call it? A power generator.
Sure.
There is a blast. There's carbon scoring from an explosion over there. You'd have to be closer to do any real inspection of it and get any further data, but that's where the explosion originated.
Mhm.
And unfortunately, any debris associated with it was sucked out
It's
when
gone, yeah.
as the force field dissipated.
But it happened from the inside, not the outside.
Yes, the explosion was from inside the maintenance bay.
It came
And it
from
looks like your
inside the
starship. It looks like your starship has avoided any damage. It's still magnetically docked. So at least you got that going for you.
Well, good. Yeah, and with that, I'm just gonna wait at the door and hold tight.
Time is ticking by.
Yep, but we're breathing, so I mean, unless there's
Yeah,
gonna
you've
be
got air.
more explosions right away. If
Well,
it happens,
there
it
aren't any
happens.
explosions,
Uh-oh.
but this machinery behind you comes to life, and this articulated arm, and it flips around and it attacks you.
Oh,
Let's see if this works. It reaches out and it tries to grab Wojtek, and it does. It grabs you. What is your KAC again?
it went up a little bit this level. It's 14 now.
14. Well, the pinchers on this mechanical arm reach out and they grab the biggest thing in sight, and it grabs you, squeezing you for 8 bludgeoning and getting a grip on you, placing you in its grasp.
Okay.
So you, sir, are grappled. Wow, that's teeny tiny.
What's teeny tiny?
The grabbed,
Oh,
the little icon. I
oh,
don't have the conditions listed
I
here.
see it. It's
That little
pink and
people
red.
icon. Yeah, the little pink
It's-
and purple icon. All right, Wojtek or Waz, you see this arm shoot out from behind Wojtek and grab him, and you hear you've got the sound of the air being sucked out of this compartment to create the vacuum so that you guys can get out into the maintenance bay. What do you want to do?
Can I? Is there like an emergency stop that will like stop the thing and open the other doors?
No. You could stop and go the other way. You could. It's not so much an emergency thing as you could just cause it to stop, and it would have to repressurize in order to open the other doors. Currently, there's a light on both doors blinking red.
Well, I guess I wait then. I don't have any way to like. That's not true.
Yeah, you're in a waiting game. You can either wait for these doors to open and your companions can come back through, or whatever. Techie, what do you want to do?
So this thing is grabbing Wojtek, right?
Absolutely. And you see down below, there's this saw is spinning up, and you can see these blue electric arcs tracing along the perimeter of it.
Do I see any way to disable this or like make the arm let go that I could use like doing an engineering check or something?
I mean, you could
use a
shoot at
gun
it,
check.
try and damage
I mean,
it.
I can shoot it, but I was wondering if that would be more effective to try and disable.
Well, there's.
You're going to have a hard time getting into the components and whatnot while it's moving. It's kind of
Okay.
like trying to engineer disable a robot.
It's time
That
for
is
some
attacking
aggressive recalibrations.
So
Yeah,
this
Well-
is this is the controls for it. I don't know if
yes,
you
the
can walk
controls
over
are
there or
over
not.
here.
No, they're on the other side of the wall.
They're on the inside.
Right, that's what I was trying to reverse to go
Yeah.
around to them.
Yeah.
So we just don't have access to them. Maybe Fog does. Maybe he can get
Oh.
close enough to tap into them wirelessly. I don't know.
Possibly,
I just
yes.
think to you, I'm like, shoot this thing now.
Oof,
Okay.
be rough, dude. It might be though.
I just think it's probably a very heavily armored thing. So, I'm not gonna full attack. 19 for 10.
It doesn't seem difficult to hit, but the metal structure of it does seem pretty difficult to damage as your bullet ricochets off of it out into space.
Ooh.
Ping!
Well, that's
Well,
only
doesn't
going to
seem to
travel
do any
forever now.
A
Someone
question.
someday has just had their day ruined.
Question for next turn. Do we know anything about how like magic and stuff affects electronics
I
for
mean,
reasons?
Oh yeah, you could have magic missiled it instead.
Yeah.
I mean, you can give me an engineering check to know more, to recall knowledge about the quote unquote creature that you're fighting.
Yes, I would like to do that if I can.
Do it.
You may. 21 is good. Let's see. Did I say what this CR is? Yes. So this is. It's like something has animated the tools. Normally, it would just be a set of tools, based on the metallic structure of it, it's somewhat resistant to energy attacks, EAC 14. And strongly resistant to kinetic attacks, KAC 16, but it has hardness 10, which is going to protect it from most damage. Other than that, You think that the best thing to do the easiest thing to do would be to shut it down from its control panel inside. And it seems to be just a piece of technological gear that has gone haywire. Magic missile does force damage, so that should affect it just the same, but it does have that hardness.
Yeah, which would have to beat that before it did anything. Okay, well, good to know. We can hurt it, but not easily. Okie doke. All right, that's my turn.
That'll take us to fog.
Is there anything I can do to speed it up even more, or no?
No, 2 rounds is the best you're gonna get.
Ah, fine. So, boop.
It's not my turn. Is there anything you can do? No. Bevan's turn.
Why didn't you try and wirelessly connect to this?
Oh, he's kidding. He's not giving up.
I can't see this thing, like, at all. Like, the door is solid, isn't it?
The solid walls are going to kind of prevent the connection anyway.
Okay.
All right. So how do you oppose a grapple in Starfinder?
You can attempt to break the grapple.
You pray.
Oh.
Conditions: grappled. You are restrained. You can't move. You take a -2 penalty, armor class, attack rolls, reflex saving throws,
And all
check,
those things as long as
and everything. Blah blah blah.
unless you're trying to break the grapple.
Except for those made to escape a grapple, which says see grapple. So let me look at the grapple action. Let's see. Target has a grapple condition. Uses a standard action to attempt a grapple combat maneuver to grapple you. So you can reverse the grapple, or you can use the escape task of acrobatics to break free.
What do you do to escape the grapple? Is it just an attack, or is it athletics? Or...
It's an acrobatics check.
All right, so.
So basically, you don't get away, sir.
Actually, I have 2 ranks in acrobatics for a total of +6.
Oh,
You can
that's
use
better than me.
acrobatics to escape grapples. It's attempting to escape from a grapple is a standard action. Your DC will be 10 plus the grappler's KAC.
Is it 10 or
So-
8?
It says 10.
That's
Must be a
all.
size thing.
Freaking ton. Yeah.
But it says that in the grapple in the acrobatics thing.
Jeez.
So that's rough because it'll be a 26 to escape. That would be your DC.
Yeah, you only have to roll a nat 20.
Yeah, right. That's insane. I thought there was more than one way to break out of a grapple. But...
I mean, you could kill the thing that's holding you.
Yeah, I know. I'm just gonna attack
Bite it.
then because it's well.
What was the other thing I was looking up?
Bite it, Votek.
Was-
Bite it.
Shit.
Well, I was gonna
Something
claw
else I
it.
wanted to look up.
Whatever you do, hit it with something that you can do over
I
10
was looking
damage.
up hardness.
22 for 8.
Gotta do over 10 damage.
Yep.
Does that 22 include even with the penalty?
I mean, it doesn't matter. He did 8 damage.
Yeah, which isn't enough to get past hardness.
Don't worry, bro. I can get past hardness.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say I just have to survive till you can cut me out. I mean, that's all I can freaking do.
All right. So as this thing's full round action,
Oh, and
it
I
has
do
you-
get them on it.
you
There
do
you go.
get them on it.
Yeah.
Okay. So it is get 'em'd. Tiny little target on it there. It attempts a special combat maneuver against you. Let's see, it's got to make a melee attack roll against your KAC. Um,
So he beat my KAC +8 to grapple me. That's ridiculous.
well, no, he beat your KAC by 4 because he has the special ability, the grab special ability.
Which, let's be honest, hitting an 18 is not hard.
No, I thought he had
Right.
got a 22,
Which
like,
is
okay,
still
good for
not
him.
hard.
Yeah.
What am I? I'm +9
so-
now. I think Techie's +10.
So it the arm and it drags you over. It basically lifts you and moves you over to it, and slashes into you for 7 points of damage. 3 points of slashing and 4 points of electricity damage,
Okay, so 7.
and imparts the bleed condition upon you.
Cool.
So you start bleeding. And this did not do what it was supposed to do. Damn it.
Uh-oh.
All right. I'm tracking it manually now. All right, Waz, you're the air is the hissing is slowing down, and you see that the red light towards the maintenance bay is now glowing amber instead of red.
So one more round?
Yeah, the next time you come up, it'll be open.
Oh, well, that's okay. This is my third turn going Nova, so I am now fully attuned.
Yes, you are.
I am going to... So readying an action does not change my initiative order.
Correct.
So I could ready an action, use it, and then get my full turn after these doors open?
You could ready an action. Yeah, you could use it, and then you would get your turn at your initiative order.
Okay. I am readying to jump jets 30 feet towards this animated mechanized tools,
Okay.
which means I'm going to probably
Gotcha.
provoke.
Well, it's holding on to something right now, so.
Yep.
So you are readied. Techie.
How strong do we think this is? Like the clear
The what?
titanium or whatever it is.
The
Clear the
glass?
transparent aluminum.
Transparent aluminum, that's what it was.
Aluminium, the transparent aluminium.
Yeah, that.
You know that
Transparent
transparent
steel?
aluminum windows tend to have a hardness of 10, 15 hit points, and a break DC of 22.
That sounds easier than fighting this thing. But then I guess it would cause a depressurization problem out here, so probably not a good idea. Okay. From my engineering check before, would I know anything about how acid would affect this item, this enemy?
Kind of what I was looking at about hardness and whether or not it was.
'Cause, like, I feel like acid is supposed to like corrode, and so I don't know if that makes sense.
Are you wanting to know if energy or that kind of stuff damages?
Yeah, that's
Through
what I'm
hardness?
trying to remember.
I'll look as well for you. So I
Yeah,
don't want
'cause
to tell you one
I-
way or the other.
It wouldn't be a lot of damage, but it would, you know.
I was
Would
trying to
be
find
acid.
the actual definition of hardness for Starfinder. Material hardness and hit points. Thank you. I want to know what hardness does. It's so hard having two computers. I've got 2 keyboards, 2 mouse. I gotta get through all the spells that have anything to do with hardness. Material hardness. Hardness and hit points.
It just says each object has a hardness, a number that represents how well it resists damage. Each time an object is damaged, its hardness is subtracted from the damage. It doesn't differentiate what types in the book.
Yeah, I think it's just like I think it's similar to Pathfinder 2.
Well, Pathfinder 2 hardness I don't think applies to energy. I think it specifically only applies to kinetic stuff. I think. Don't quote me on that either.
No, because when I was running stuff, I had a creature with hardness. It applies to everything. It says all damage in the 2E rules.
Wow.
Each object has a hardness. Subtracted from the damage. Only damage in excess of its hardness is deducted from the object's hit points. So yeah, I'm going to go with hardness is against all forms of damage.
All right.
Which is why hardness sucks
Yeah.
to fight against.
This door looks like it's ready to open, right?
Yes, the light is glowing amber instead of red.
Okay. I would like to hold my action until this door opens.
Okay.
And then I would attempt to. I guess I'm trying to get over here, but it would take a long time.
Well,
so
getting through that door is the first action of that.
yeah.
So Fog, you finish the airlock door.
Mhm.
It's 0.
I'll hold till after it opens. If it opens,
The door opens.
All right.
Was your reaction, your standard, your action takes effect?
So, can I assume that there's room to be under Wojtek here, since he was 10 feet up when it grabbed him?
Well, it grabbed him and then it brought him down to it because the saw blade is down on the lower level.
Okay.
So he is on the ground.
Well, I guess I'm going to just jump to here then. And that's it. I'll just...
That takes us to Fog and Techie, whichever order you two want to go in. Together, whatever.
I'm ready to go. If
Yeah, you can go first.
okay, I will run out, and I will attempt to. Well, I'll have my exocortex, I guess, attempt to hack this thing as a standard action.
All right.
So that's still just a computer check on my part, right? Or can I hack it, or whatever you want me to do? I don't know.
Yeah, your exocortex needs to make a computer's check, which is at your levels, I believe, at your
Okay.
modifiers.
Oh, that was a terrible roll.
Yep.
But I can.
It was terrible, but
I can
do you
also.
have a hero point?
He
No,
doesn't.
but
Yeah, shit.
I can
Well,
do it myself.
you
can't I?
succeed anyway.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
You have hacked the console,
I'm in.
and you are in. So that takes basically takes your standard action or its standard action. What do you want to do with your standard action?
Well, if I have access to it, I'd like to shut it down, I guess.
You can't do that this round. It'll have to be next round.
Okay. Is there anything else I can do to it in a standard action?
You said doo-doo. Let's see.
At least make it be more gentle on me.
I mean, I could also shoot it, but that's not totally worth it.
Yeah. You could shoot at it. Let me see.
Like if I could tell it to stop being so mean, at least.
Right.
Put
let's
Wojtek
see.
down.
Just looking through here to see if there is. Let's see. All right, you have hacked into the system. Oh hell! It says once you complete a computer's check, you can shut down the. You have essentially defeated the creature.
Oh, okay.
The whole thing shuts down because you have this wireless hack ability,
Oh, beautiful.
which
I just
you
look mean
managed
at
to
it.
use to shut it down.
I'm gonna do a medicine check on myself to make sure all my bits stay inside.
Well, fortunately for you, sir, did we get through your second turn? No, we haven't gotten to you yet. So you could do a medicine check to stop your bleeding.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I just want to keep my.
Yeah, it's a first aid. So
Yep.
I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the combat rounds.
Well, there's a
because
23.
You're
so...
you're good.
Okay.
You managed to stop your bleed. You're no longer bleeding, and you're no longer grappled. And this thing is no longer fighting you anymore. But here's the little saw thing down here.
Ooh, scary.
It's got a little drill bit, and the arm, and that arm is articulated, so it can reach the entire repair bay, which is kind of a freaky, scary reach that thing has. I mean,
God damn.
that's a long reach. But you guys managed to shut the computer down, and shortly after that, you hear some static on your comms, and it's Hashir, and he says to you, "Terribly sorry. Some kind of explosion knocked me out. I just came to. What's going on? I'm inside your starship working on some repairs."
They had...
Convenient.
What?
What?
Very
Say again.
convenient.
Yeah, I was protected from the blast. Looks like your ship's all in one piece, though. No damage. How's things out there?
We were
I
attacked
am
by...
mostly in one piece. Little bit of damage.
We were attacked by your tools, but we have dealt with that issue.
You didn't break them, did you?
They are perfectly functional.
Not for lack of trying.
Oh,
No, we
well,
tried to shoot him, but it
okay.
didn't really do much.
What happened with the weapons?
Weapons?
Or what happened with the equipment? That's what he meant to say.
Oh.
Yeah, I was really confused. The what weapons?
I was
We
like,
got something else to fight?
weapons?
What?
Hold
like,
on.
you removed the weapons off my ship and then they blew up?
I
would
mean,
kill
there
you.
were no weapons. Shit. They seem to have been automated to attack us.
That's really odd.
Very odd.
Wojtek, you do recall that there was the explosion, the carbon scoring that could be inspected if you wanted to.
Oh yeah, now that it's I hop.
You hop like a bunny?
An
Even though there's
engineering or
gravity, we're
physical
not in zero G.
science check.
I'm just pretending we're in 0G. Alright, let's see.
Yeah. Also, Fog is able to get the force field back up, removing the vacuum.
Engineering or
from-
life science, you say?
Yeah.
Well, that's a 24 engineering, which is
Yeah,
amazing
you notice,
from this. He says, looking at his paws.
You look at it, and it's based on the positioning of where the blast was centered. You don't think it was an accident, but any evidence to prove your point was flushed out into space. So, but it does not look like it was an accident.
I do not think this was accident.
Who would try to kill us?
Fucking mongrel. I knew that son of a bitch sold us out to the Atlantic.
Mongrel is still asleep in the relaxation pod.
Yeah,
He
convenient.
doesn't seem to have woken up at all.
Very
Convenient.
Very tired.
Actually, he was expelled from the relaxation tube, but it looks like he just curled up in front of it and went back to sleep.
Is Sedona okay?
She is okay. She woke up as well and told you guys, "I'm gonna stay here. You guys go make sure everything's okay."
course you are.
Of course she is. She's
Very-
just a mystic.
Very convenient that all of these NPCs did not get in harm's way.
You are assuming a lot of stuff right now, Waz.
I'm pretty sure you didn't do this, Fog.
You're right, I did not. I would have no desire to blow up anything in here. Neither would most people that we have interacted with so far.
Well, somebody certainly does.
Well, yes, but probably not someone we know. That's the important thing.
Look, I read an online study. Listen, I read an online study. Most explosions happen from people you know.
Oh.
The closest.
It happens close to home.
Oh yeah, I remember reading that on Google.
Most explosives happen in the home, and 90% of accidents in the home occur in the Starship Bay.
What do you think?
Boy, they.
Boy.
So we have.
Hey, Tacky, what can you tell me about Wojtek? I mean, he came to the conclusion that it was it wasn't an accident pretty quickly. Do you think he knows something special about it? Like maybe he did it himself.
That's incredibly unlikely, considering it immediately attacked him first.
It's a good cover. It didn't kill him.
I look down and I look up. I'm like, he makes a good point, Techie. It could have been me.
I've watched enough Scooby-Doo episodes to know.
I go pull off Wojtek's, fake bear mask. It's really 6 Yusoki under there.
No, you take off the bear mask to reveal another bear.
Another
mask.
bear, but it's a black bear instead of brown bear. Phil, what do I
Marshy,
see? You were-
Fog is poking around in the computer. Give me another computers check.
Computers, beep boop. 25. That's still not.
You find what appears to be a virus of some sort that has been activated within the controls that cause the tools to animate.
Is it the same virus that got Mongrel?
What are all these
No.
porn pop-ups?
And you also note that it has created a menacing, jolting electric trap on the console that, if it had not been accessed wirelessly, would have caused quite a painful jolt to any user. And you think if you got into the area, it could be disabled with an engineering check.
I can certainly go down there and give that a whirl.
Do you want me to go set off the electricity
32.
for you?
No need.
Nope. Yeah, after some time moving through the airlock and around to the control panel, you're able to disable the shock plates associated with the trap. Apparently, the shock plates were probably there as a countermeasures thing, but the virus had taken control of them and turned them into a deadly trap.
What was his name?
Hashishir?
Hashishir?
Yeah, your buddy Hashishir.
Who was the last person to use these tools?
Me, but I don't see why. I didn't put any programming or anything in there to cause them to hurt anyone.
Is Sedona still here?
You didn't
Yeah,
install
she's
the
around.
countermeasures?
Well, the computer has countermeasures, obviously, to prevent hacking, but
I was more asking less because I believe you are a suspect and more because, seriously, get your porn from reputable sites.
What are you, 12 years old?
What
Have
are
you
you
not
talking
figured
about?
out? There's
I
like,
have no idea.
there's
Always
like 3
stream
of
your
them out-
porn. Never download. What the hell is wrong with you?
There's
Very
like
foolish
3 of them
mistake.
out there that are okay to go to. Just stick to them. And
Literally,
say-
it's not that difficult to find decent sources. Pathetic, honestly.
I mean, honestly, if you're on the right ones, you wouldn't even need Ignito mode.
But in
man.
all seriousness, do you would anybody else have access to these tools?
not that I know of.
Wasn't this
Damn
guy
it.
gone?
Oh, he's been in and out.
But we got a
whole
text
lot
message,
trying to
right?
find parts and stuff. Yeah, he texted you a while earlier in the day. And then he said just now he's been talking to you, telling you that he was on your ship doing some late night, working on some upgrades overnight, and he had just gotten the parts and had come back and started doing it. Doesn't know what happened. Like you said, he got knocked out during the explosion.
Would one of the parts have been compromised when you brought it in?
I don't think so.
Is it possible that a virus was beamed on us when we were in that spaceship combat?
Is there? Well, can I look for signs of like forced entry at all, like people breaking in to set stuff up?
You don't see any brute force attacks made on the computer or anything. So
Well, even getting to the computer.
yeah, you don't notice
There's
anything.
nothing.
There's nothing to find.
Okay.
Whoever put this virus in knew exactly what they were doing and had local access to the computer, because there are no outside access.
We must lock down this station and
Fog.
have a nice whodunit
Fog.
moment.
Fog, go to our spaceship and run the sensors on this place.
Your sensors
okay.
are currently not available.
Yeah.
Oh, convenient.
Because they've been removed from the ship for upgrading. I don't know what
Convenient.
systems you were actually planning to upgrade your ship with.
I
but-
don't know. So we'll just
Probably not the sensors. Probably
to take
weapons, shields, and engines.
They had
Nah,
to take the sensors off to put more weapons on.
Yeah.
Well, your
Yeah.
sensors were malfunctioning.
Yeah, they were. So they needed
so they
repaired
needed
for
to be
sure.
repaired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. See? There we go.
Can we run sensors from
Um,
here? Can you
So
track
rest
the
of day goes
virus?
by and you guys do a bunch of back and forth, but you don't really get anywhere. Where are you guys sleeping the next day?
Well, not in the damn fucking docking bay. I don't care what you say, Wojtek.
Well,
You
now
can
it's
sleep in the relaxation pod room. You just don't
Or
have to be in a
maybe the
relaxation.
docking bay is now the safest place to be.
Because it's
He's
already
got
been
a
blown
point.
up once.
Then they see a bear there again. And they're like, wait, they're not dead yet? Set up the bombs again. Fuck.
Well, there's no power, probably.
Oh, the power comes back eventually, and Heshir makes an appearance at some point, gets things back online, and gets things working again.
I'm going
I
to
mean-
chill. I think this is a couch right here, and that's what I'm going to do.
That is it's a lounging
It's where I sleep.
table area.
I
You
got
sleep in the food room.
Yep.
real hurt. Not real hurt, but hurt some. I'm gonna hang out in a relaxation pod.
All right. Well, that's the one Mongrel was in. Mongrel hangs out in a
Ew,
relaxation pod. Wojtek is going to hang out on the couch.
No, we're going to put him in this one down here. Maybe he won't fall out of this
Okay.
one. He'll fall onto
He'll fall out of
Wojtek,
that one.
and he won't take so much facial damage. His face is already messed. Look at it.
All right.
What are you in a Get the fuck out of the relaxation pod.
I want to be relaxed.
He can get the same benefits that everyone else can.
Exactly.
God, it's
I don't know what the
Wojtek is
benefits
just sitting
are. I
there
forgot
looking at
already.
the pods going, man, I bet that is fun.
Very comfortable.
Hey,
in here,
Wojtek, maybe you can
Mongrel.
push two of them together.
It is very nice to be groomed.
Yes, well, I
Uh,
can reach the top shelf and I can ride any ride at the theme park.
You watch your damn mouth, Wojtek.
Wow.
I don't need a step stool to turn on the sink. I don't get stuck in the dishwasher or not a dishwasher, the washing machine for my stepbrother to come and find me in. It's
Very tough talk from the bear, not in a relaxation chamber.
You son of bitch.
I'm gonna go get you.
And I would just like to say
Alright.
that I have jump jets now, so I'm not going to get stuck in the washer again. So, it's fine.
Can't happen to me.
And as you guys settle down and begin drifting off, Techie,
Uh-oh.
Oh
there's
no.
Night.
you hear an audible pop sound, and the pressure in your ears changes. You feel a vacuum drawing on you.
Again?
God damn these vacuums.
Yeah.
Oh, I probably don't feel like I don't have to deal with that.
It's getting very difficult to breathe in the in the in your rejuvenation pod, and
You're probably wearing your space underwear in. Yeah, no suit this time.
Can I use my prosthetic robo legs to break out?
you could try.
Or can I use engineering to somehow open it? Because I assume it's not just going to open easily. Otherwise, this wouldn't be a problem.
That'd be a very bad vacuum.
You quickly try to access the to tap the open button, and you get a red warning as the usual sensor fails to open the pod.
Okay.
You find that you are going to have to hold your breath.
Of course I am. You know, just before this whole thing started, I was like, man, if only I had like 200 more credits, I could get the lung augments.
Oh. All right. So in Starfinder, a character that has no air to breathe can hold their breath for a number of rounds equal to twice their Constitution score. If you take a standard or full action, the remaining duration that you can hold your breath is reduced by 1 round. After the rounds have elapsed, you will have to make Constitution checks in order to continue holding your breath. Failing those, you begin to suffocate. And in the first round of suffocation, you are reduced to 0 hit points, become unconscious and stable. In following rounds, you begin dying. So it's very bad to suffocate. So I will keep that information handy. Let's go ahead and everyone roll new initiatives.
Hey. Am I also locked in, just not dealing with the effects, or?
You are not awake yet.
Plus, you can't be suffocated.
You are not.
No, yeah, I didn't know if it was like if I could.
You're not noticing any pressure changes on your chamber.
Okay.
How about that? All right. So I'm going to add Sedona to the mix because she might be helpful. And it's her turn, and she's asleep. She doesn't know what's going on. Fog, you're unconscious. Techie, we'll get to you first. We'll start with you.
Okay.
So you first, you think that you possibly could kick and try to break the glass, but as the windows of these pods are made of transparent aluminum, you know that it would be very difficult to shatter it. However, though, you could certainly make noise to possibly wake and alert your companions.
Yeah, I'd like to do that. I'd like to kick the glass to make noise, because I don't think I'm gonna break through it. I'm not strong enough.
Let's see. All right. And kicking and pounding on the glass is loud enough for anyone here in this room, the hallway, or in the kitchen area to hear without a check. So that the noise, I think, will rouse Sedona and Wojtek and Waz. And doing so counts as as if you had taken a standard or full action, so you lose 1 round of breath there.
Okay. How many rounds do I get again?
Double your Constitution score.
Okay, so
Score, not bonus.
okay, yeah, I was about to ask. Okay, so I get 30 rounds.
If your score is 15.
Yeah.
So you would have 30, and you are now down 2. So you have 28 remaining.
Okay.
All right, Wojtek, you awake to some the sound of glass being pounded upon. You look around and you see Techie trapped in her bubble, kicking the glass, and with a panicked look on her face.
I'm gonna. Is this that same aluminum stuff, or is it like glass?
It's a transparent aluminum. It has a break DC of 22.
That's a 22 strength, huh?
Yeah.
Not just an attack roll. Okay.
Correct.
Well, I have a 15% chance to break transparent aluminum.
I have a
You think it might actually be easier to pry open
yeah.
the window as opposed
That's
to
what I was
breaking
thinking
it.
of
If you
doing. I'm
could-
gonna
if you
try
could
to
find
reach down
something
and.
if you could find something to work as a lever, perhaps.
Oh, I thought you meant just to fit under the
You could just
doors,
grab it
because
with your hands, but
I
if you
got
had a
claws
lever,
that'll fit. But
or if you had a, maybe even a survival knife, something to pry in, get into the groove, might give you a bonus.
on me, nope. All I've got is guns and grenades. No, I'm not gonna use a grenade.
Well, wouldn't like my stuff be outside of the pod?
It
Like,
might
if
be
I-
sitting out there if you took your gear and everything
Look,
off.
okay,
You
if
I
could
there's,
take
like-
imagine
it to
I'm
the
not
pod.
wearing all my weapons in there, so I'd probably have my survival
Fine.
knife
Let
out
me
there.
do a quick look around. Got a
I don't
22.
imagine I'm in the
Do I
relaxation
see something
pod.
with which I can pry?
Yeah, Techie's survival knife is there. It's a little small for your grip, but
I
it
grab
might
her
be
tiny
useful.
little survival knife and jam it in the window, and so I'll just roll a strength roll, and then you tell me it's a 14.
Yeah, you're not quite enough to pop it open, but you think with a little more work you might be able to get it to spring open.
I psychically yell at Waz. Oh, yeah, I think
And
it.
and
he's-
it's his turn.
So.
Oh, gosh. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Because I don't have armor on. What is actually going on as I walk through these doors?
As you walk through the doors, you
Yeah.
see Wojtek working with this little survival knife, trying to pry open of the rejuvenation pod that Techie is in. You can see her kind of kicking her little Yosoki legs at the window, and there's a panicked look on her face as she doesn't seem to be breathing.
Yeah, I never thought we'd kill Techie over fog, but I mean, I guess that's what we're gonna do, Captain.
No, we are trying to get her out from in there.
Oh. Well, you're never gonna do it with that little knife.
Well, yes, that's why I called you, not me.
Well, your big fat ass is in the way.
Well, you move. I'll move.
Can I stand there?
Yeah, you can stand there.
Yep.
Like, I think we can just have me move out of the way. Like,
I will move over there, and as a swift action, I will call inevitable downfall to my hands, and I'll
Uh-huh.
use that as a lever. But I'm out of actions. I had to double
Okay.
move.
Sedona moves over. Actually, Sedona's not very engineering savvy, so she moves over here and she rouses Fog. Quickly, your companions need your technical expertise. All right, Fog, you are conscious now, and
You gotta wind that thing on
you
his
see
back
what's going on?
like a freaking clock.
Turn the key.
Who needs help?
The password is fuck fog.
I'll come over and I guess try to engineer
we
it
type
open.
that in and it just pops open. Oh.
You think maybe if you could disable the locking mechanism, it would be much easier to spring this pod open.
All right,
Engineering check.
31.
It is you begin working and you see that it's going to take a little bit of time. Roll 2d4.
Oh,
Oh,
not 2d4. Here comes 8.
now I'm calling 6. Oh, got it.
Hey, you think you could probably get it done in a little over half a minute. Maybe Techie can hold her breath that long.
Oy vey.
Techie, as they're beginning to work, you can see your teammates beginning to work to get you out of this bubble, as it were, and you take a moment to perceive your surroundings with inside this rejuvenation.
That's when you notice the ghost in the machine.
Well, that's what's happening is we've got ghosts.
Yeah,
Go ahead and give me a perception check.
that's what Techie was gonna recommend as soon as she got out. It was ghosts. Okay, perception check.
Yeah.
11.
Yeah, you're still a little bit. I mean, the fact that you have to hold your breath and you're trapped inside this not real small container. I mean, it would fit a medium-sized creature, so there's plenty of room for you. But
Yeah.
The thought that this may actually end up being your coffin gets to you a bit. You don't notice anything. Is there anything you would like to try from inside, or are you just going to pray they're fast enough?
Can I use my engineering skills to like take a look around the inside, like see if there's anything engineering wise that I spot that's weird or that I can do?
No, you feel that almost most of the mechanisms are contained on the outside of the pod, and it looks
Okay.
like Fog has the right idea. It's probably just going to take him a little bit of time, and you think that if you sit still, you will have a much better chance of not dying.
All right, well then I guess I'm waiting.
Because if you don't take any actions, it just ticks down one per round. And I mean, you've got 28 rounds, 27 rounds remaining now. Fog says, I got it. It's just going to take me a few seconds. Wojtek, what do you want to do?
Give me a bonus, Wojtek.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm just gonna aid another. So I'm gonna aid him. Do I roll a strength check again, right? Just to aid
Sure.
him. All right. 10.
Well, that's
Yeah,
usually
you
what you
ate
need.
him. Plus
Nice.
2.
Nice.
All right, you and Waz try and pop this pod open. Give me a strength check, Waz.
What am I adding to this?
Your strength
Right,
plus 2.
and then
For the
for the
aid.
lever.
It's plus 2. I was just going to add it in myself.
Okay. So it'll be plus
It's not
4,
enough.
16.
It's not enough.
All right. I jam it in deeper to get a better angle on it.
All right.
Wojtek,
so
we gotta
that's,
lift up. You don't sit on it.
So Fog
Well, I was
continues to work
lifting
at the
with
mechanism.
back, not knees.
Is there anything I
Fog
can-
continues to work at the mechanism. There's nothing else you need to do. It's just going to take you. You have succeeded at the check. It's just going to take you 5 more rounds to get it disabled.
Gross.
So I guess if you guys want to keep trying while he's
Yeah, I
Give
mean,
me
we
another-
got to.
checks, yeah. Go ahead, Wojtek, give me a strength check, and then Waz, give me a strength check.
Wow.
18.
Okay.
Wojtek helps.
Ugh.
18.
Plus 18, not enough. And
Don't
that's
worry,
one
we're just
less-
gonna take credit for when Waz opens it. Not
Yeah,
Waz,
or
but,
for when Fog gets it open. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, you guys can try again if you like.
We didn't make
That's
it.
a success for the aid.
No, that was me
No,
rolling.
that's a failure for the
Oh,
success for the aid, failure for the check. So that's 3 more rounds. Let's see, that was 5, 4, 3. 3 more rounds until Fog gets it unlocked.
Can you actually, try to open it up?
You roll first this time. Wojtek.
That's the way aiding's supposed to work.
Natural 20.
All right, that's a good aid.
17 plus 8, 25. Or plus 4, 21.
21. You manage to pop it open, and Fog quickly pulls his tentacles back before you pinch them in the locking mechanism as the whole thing pops open. And the air rushes in, Techie, and you're able to draw in a harsh breath.
And then she immediately scrambles out of it.
I'm not sleeping in these things. And everyone turns to look at Mongrel trapped in. No, he's not trapped.
He's
in
dead.
this.
Gone.
He's just asleep.
You should just kill him. He doesn't care about this game anymore. Went out and got sick.
I think it's ghosts. Guys, I think it's ghosts. I think the system is possessed.
I think this guy who owns this place is trying to fucking kill us to steal your ship, Wojtek.
Can I
Or ghosts.
scan the computers of it or whatever to see
What?
what the case is with viruses again?
Ghosts are not even real.
How do you know?
And I look down at him and I go, I am giant talking psychic bear.
Yeah, but you're still fucking alive.
As they get Techie out, Fog, and you begin inspecting the pod for clues. There's nothing really computer controlled, but your engineering know-how leads you to look at some of the pod's wiring, and it looks like there's a burned out module which has been hastily attached to the pod's wiring, and it looks like that overloaded the locking mechanism and then pumped all the air out of the pod. Uh,
So this just looked
you
like
can,
a fuck up.
as
or-
you examine it, give me a perception or physical science check, whichever is better for you.
Which one is better? Why is my perception even lower than it was? I thought it was higher. Whatever. Physical science then. That's not great.
Maybe someone else can take a look at it and get some more knowledge about it.
Let me see. Here.
Oh, never mind. I mean, okay. If a 17 beats it, then that, but
Well, I got a 12, but Waz noticed.
I accidentally.
Waz didn't notice either with his perception check.
Oh,
Ooh.
wow.
So it just seems like that's that.
It's ghosts.
Yeah, well, it's obvious. It doesn't. The module looks like it's like cobbled together, perhaps. It looks like it's something that's going to be untraceable. And
It's a
as
fucking
you-
mongrel.
Ash's here is nowhere to be found.
I told you it was that son of a bitch. You won't listen. Look, I studied mysticism at level 3.
Maybe next time you can talk to him about what went wrong.
Mm-hmm.
We're about a half hour early, but I think
Well,
a couple
Corinne and
guys-
Bevan are about to die, so
yeah, they're having a hard time since they started back to work. It's been long hours at the computer desk at home.
Oh my goodness.
Mine
I
spend
know.
long hours at the computer desk at work.
Yeah, Corinne actually
Well,
goes
yeah.
into work.
And has to
But
wear
she's
a
got to
mask.
drive back and forth.
Yeah, she does have to wear a mask. I've
Wear
been
that
working
mask.
longer hours because they're like, hey, we'll let you guys do overtime this week since before we hired Bevan, we were so behind. Now they're 100% caught up because I'm awesome.
Nice.
You're awesome. That's
I am.
cool.
Yeah, it was. Corinne and Cody are still struggling. They were way farther behind than my company was on our tickets.
When we started, we had 5,000 to 6,000 emails in the inbox. So
Ooh.
Yeah, between
I was
me,
like, roll 20.
yeah,
between me and my the other person, customer service at my job, we each have 150 unsolved tickets that we've
Yeah,
they're unsolved, but they're all started. So like I've emailed them, and all of mine are just
yeah.
if they don't respond, I can solve them all on Monday.
Well,
Yeah.
speaking about companies being behind, the last I saw is Paizo was 6 weeks behind on answering emails.
Mm.
Unless you know, have like, somebody's personal email to chat with somebody personally, I would assume. Like if you just went straight up customer service, it could be up to 6 weeks before you got an answer.
Sure.
uh,
I guess that
well,
means roll 20's 2 weeks isn't too bad then.
Yeah.
No, 2 weeks is probably not bad. Well, I mean, they had to send everybody home.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
They
With
had
us,
to.
it's just the two of us for my job, and we're working from home, and there's no phones. So everybody's like, "When are you guys gonna get your phones?" And I'm like, "Not till September." And we have a lot of stuff that like customer service can't do. Like, I work for New Era, so they do all that baseball caps for the MLB. So you'll get people who are like, "Can you confirm the authenticity of this?" And I'm like, "Nope, that guy's not in the office." They're like, "Can you send me this?" Nope, not in the office. Sorry. So, it's a bummer.
I think a lot of people are going to. I think whoever right now is inventing a way to answer phone calls at home on a computer without like a huge ordeal or hassle is going to make billions.
Corinne's sister, they kept trying to set her up for it, but it wasn't wanting to play nice with our internet. So she's only doing emails. So it's funny. So we've got like a tiny customer service center in the house. Like if Corinne were to stay home, there's 3 of us working from home doing customer service.
yeah, and I can, in theory, stay home if I need to
Mhm.
one day, but it's just preferred if I'm in office
Yeah.
because
We're
certain
gonna
things
s-
can only be done there.
They're gonna start sending me back to the office in a few weeks. Like I was there last week just to learn, and it was bizarre because it's a huge building because there's a lot of people doing like different jobs there for just a really small contract. So it was like completely empty, and there's desks for like 300 people. It was
Well,
Weird.
yeah, it was very weird.
with that said, there is no Age of Ashes tomorrow, mostly because. What do we say? Staggered.
GM is sick.
Cody's sick tomorrow.
Wow. Yep. The GM is sick, so we probably would have ended up canceling anyway. But we had already canceled tomorrow's game because his wife is celebrating her 30th birthday. So Merry Christmas to Laura.
Merry Christmas.
Speaking of 30th birthdays, next Friday we won't be doing this because of Corinne's 30th birthday.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Which is why Bonsai and Cody were both like, wait, are we not playing today because of Bevan and Corinne's wedding anniversary? It's like, no, we're not playing next week because of Corinne's
Yes,
birthday.
Marissa, he woke up this morning with a swollen tonsils, I guess.
Uvula, so the little dangly thing in your throat.
Yep. And so he went and got a test for the big V, and he won't know anything for a couple of days.
Because first they just swabbed that for, strep. So we got the whole battery of tests. So he's got a strep test, he's got a that test, he's got a normal SARS test.
Ooh.
And of course they'll tell you SARS and like staphylococcus, like everything before corona. That's the last one you find out. So when his wife got the test, like that was the last one we found out about. They're like, well, she doesn't have like meningitis. We're like, okay, great. Well, she doesn't have SARS or MRSA. We're like, okay, that's not the ones we want to know right now.
So the next game that we will be streaming live will be Sunday when I will be game mastering Extinction Curse. We will have everyone should be there this week. Everyone was there last week, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
They're in book 2. They're getting ready to get into like the good
Which
part
is
of the
Banner
game.
Circus.
Yep,
We're doing some. We're finishing up some downtime activity.
Yeah, I expect everything will be done downtime before we start because I will talk to people individually, see if there was anything they wanted to do. Other than that, Marissa
I do
there.
have one quick thing to plug before we.
Oh, go ahead.
Well, we've still got John on Monday. We have to talk about.
Well, we're going to talk
Yeah.
about him last.
Wow,
Yeah,
okay.
but mine's for tomorrow. So on Saturday, my usual game for that's on the Onyx Path channel, the Scarred Lands one. We are doing a charity stream tomorrow. So if you want to come and support the Trevor Project, come hang out and donate some money to a good cause.
Cool.
Yeah.
And then on Monday will be the first episode or session of one of our players in Age of Ashes, Dr. Louisa, John. He is running. His wife, Marissa, will be there. Bonsai will be there. There are a few other people. Oh, Narcissa from the Saturday game, Age of Ashes, will be there.
It's the most educated group because we're going to have, 2 doctors and...
Too smart for our likes.
Yeah, keep me away.
But
Smart, but not that kind of smart.
so Sunday we got Extinction Curse. Monday we got Homebrew Pathfinder 2e where they're all playing like rogues. I think they all have the rogue dedication for free.
Mm-hmm.
Should be epic, as Bonsai says. We'll get to see his beautiful mug for the first time ever.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I've heard his beautiful voice. I haven't seen his beautiful face.
I've heard he might be Asian.
Get out of there. Get out of town.
No, that's what I heard.
Bonsai 65A?
Yeah.
That's what he heard. That's the news.
Well, I know
That
his
is
full
definitely
name.
the news.
I would be very surprised if he wasn't.
Yeah.
Alright.
So,
He says he's the oldest player. So
Yeah, he
Oh.
is. He mentioned that. He's like, yeah, don't worry. James isn't the oldest.
well, I think John is actually older than me too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see, he says he's Asian. Philip is older than me too, so
I'm old.
yeah. So there won't be a Starfinder game next week, but you never know. Philip and I may work something up with Marshy. We may do something anyway. If Cody's feeling better, he might want to do something. So who knows? Maybe we'll.
And I'd encourage you guys to do
I
if
will.
you wanted to have fun.
I will be traveling home next Thursday and Friday. So
Okay, so maybe not.
That's
Maybe it's a
probably
good
not a
thing.
question.
No Starfinder next week.
Maybe I'll talk to William and see if he wants to run a Pathfinder Society and get some of the crew into Pathfinder
Cool.
Society with some characters.
Character, sure.
Yeah, that sounds
like
cool. But yeah, other than that, guys, we will see you Sunday here on Roll the Roll. You can see Corinne, obviously, on the Onyx Path. But thanks for coming in, guys. Thanks for holding out with us. Good numbers tonight. I really liked it. That Paizo official host
Yeah,
really
hi everybody
helped.
at Paizo.
No hosting
So,
problems.
Paizo.
You're still
We love you
watching.
guys. Give us a follow. We do have a YouTube channel. You can catch up to everything we've done. I try and keep it up to date. Sometimes I get really
yeah, they're still
bad at
hosting
it.
us. That's cool.
So we're gonna get out of here.
Bye, guys.
Night,
Good night.
everyone.
Don't forget to hashtag that's how we roll and whatnot.
I am going to as we're getting ready to end, I am going to drop a raid here because we got a group playing some D&D. It looks like, so we'll go say hi to them. But that'll just be in a few seconds.